Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath. Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I wish my refund hurry up so I can have a taxitude.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
I'ma be like, let me get 20 on pump 3.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Matter of fact, make it 25, and yes, I would like to donate to the March of Dimes, so ring me up that Coke and candy bar 2 for $2.22 deal where $1 goes to March 2. Oh, and ring these Skittles up for my kid too. And when the cashier tells me to have a nice day, I'm gonna be like, no ma'am, you have a blessed day, sugar.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Pull down my shades like Kim Kardashian, smile like Gabrielle Union.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Flip my bundles like Nicki Minaj and queen out the door like Beyonce.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Goofy face, goofy face, goofy face, heart, 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 muscle, muscle, muscle.
Time for a bath, time for bath, time for a bath, and time for bath.
Sassy black girl, sassy black girl, sassy black girl, kiss, kiss, kiss. Hashtag so what, hashtag I ain't shame, hashtag my money, hashtag call me taxitude honey.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
To have our dear friend Colette, along with our longtime friends Tom Van and Dan Dennis. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for wearing shoes. You got to wear your shoes when you be talking on that news. Thanks for wearing shoes. Thanks for wearing shoes. Thanks for wearing shoes. Tom and Dan be on the news with some fine ass cools.
Thank you for wearing shoes.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Early, but for right now, you're stuck with us, and we're really, really glad to have you here.
Yep. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for supporting us all these years.
We were just talking about that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I was looking at Tom. I go, never done this before. Like thousands of times we've done this. Thousands.
Yeah.
And then if you roll in ACT, like we've got to be pushing 10,000 shows, right?
That's 10,000 may be too much.
No,
I guess it's I guess what do you count a show? I guess a BDM show.
Every day is a show.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean,
It doesn't matter. Shows. It doesn't matter. We got one to do now. So hey, welcome to it.
Speaking of shows, we're doing a new show, Love Thy Neighbor show. It uploaded yesterday.
Yes, sir.
So please subscribe to it if you want a little bit of a different show than we normally do. It's about relationships. It's with Colette Fair, who's our neighbor, hence the name Love Thy Neighbor. We decided to do a podcast and show together. It's every Thursday on Real Radio at 8. It goes out on podcasts on all podcast platforms.
We have
every
yet
Thursday.
to make this, and we have yet to creep her out. I'm very proud of that.
She's tough.
She's very tough, but we have yet to creep her out. I was a little worried about that. Between the two of us, we are one full creep.
No, she's tough. I can look and see how tough someone is and where the line is. And I'll get right there.
Yeah.
A little over.
I like it. I like to take my hands. Yeah, excellent. I like to take my hands just like.
Yep. Also, on November 22nd, it's the Bad Business Beer Fest.
Yes.
Completely free beer fest. We have a lot of THC seltzers this year because in
you
Florida,
guys like 'em.
THC seltzer crazy.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of those, a lot of great craft beers and breweries there giving out free samples.
You know, I have not been dancing with the THC seltzers very often.
I like them.
come on in, Miss Thing. I have not. I don't do a lot of THC seltzer dancing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, you got your medical license.
Yeah.
You get a lot of THC, but my wife
likes them? Yeah.
because they're so mild, and she's like sensitive to the THC.
Sure.
So she's like, this is pretty good. I like it.
Do you want to introduce our guest, sir?
Yep. Aimee LeCours is here. How you doing, Aimee? So
How
Aimee,
are you?
Good. Hi, guys.
Yeah, very good to see you.
Good to see y'all.
Do you drink the THC seltzers?
I'm sober.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
so
no, that's fine.
boring.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
No, you're good.
boring.
Yeah, here,
You
let
know-
me.
So I'm like all sober, not even just California sober, except for Adderall.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
All right.
well, that's the most extreme.
It's prescribed. It's prescribed.
Yeah.
Give
Why
me a
learn-
minute. I just got here, geez.
We like to hit you right as you come in. We're like, yo, pop an Adderall. Fucking, we're going.
You got something with you in your purse?
I actually got off of it like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
So
I was gonna rob you. I need it.
we'll see how I am without
Hold
it.
her down. Take her pill.
Oh, what if I'm so bored? Oh my God! What
Yeah.
if the Adderall was making me? We won't talk about it.
Is it making you crazy?
No, making me smart and funny and hilarious. And what if I don't have it now?
Yep, that's it. That's what happened to me,
I know.
Aimee.
First time on the show since I've been off Adderall.
Oh, a lot of pressure.
I'm more angry now. My wife said that goddamn meth's making you angry, and it
so
wasn't.
mad. I'm so mad about everything. It's true.
Well, it did make you angry when you lost your Adderall.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
no,
Right.
regular on Adderall made me mad too. I was
Did it?
getting really irritable.
Yeah, where it makes my wife's pussy drop.
Come on. Come
I'm
on.
serious. A lot of those, that's the
But
price.
you being on it and her being on it.
Her being on. That's the price you
Come
pay
on,
for
no.
energy. The price you pay for energy is a dry cooch.
No, come on.
100%.
God bless your wife. She lets you just say that about her
Well, I mean,
She's a good
you
lady.
should hear what she says about me.
on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
All she says
Yeah.
is good things
You
about
should-
you. by the
No,
way.
you should see what my wife says about me.
I try to talk shit about you with her sometimes to
She
see
won't?
to gauge.
She
I'm
won't do
like,
it?
so hey,
She won't do it?
Daniel,
I
you know,
love that.
Yeah.
and she never. She's like, I
Yeah.
love him. I'm like, oh,
And we have a
Open
weird
the
thing.
door.
We have a weird thing where I love his wife's titties and he likes my wife's ass. Am I right?
Yeah,
or am I
sure.
right?
Yeah, sure.
That's how the
You
business
guys are all on
runs.
a quadruple. Is
Yeah,
that what it
that's
is?
how the business runs.
Okay, that's how the
This
business
business is run on ass and titties.
Tell me how the business is run.
You sit there for a second. I'm going to mansplain you some business.
Thank you so much. I'm really excited. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. I appreciate you.
Pop your Adderall. Let's go.
Take your Adderall. You feel better, baby.
All right, we missed you. Very
I
good to
miss
see
y'all.
you.
back,
I'm so happy to be here.
back to the
Yeah.
events.
Let's get our
Fest.
business done.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So okay,
Sorry, Aimee and I are being insane.
Ridiculous.
We just want a bunch of people out of this year's beer fest.
Please.
We've got some new sponsors that are coming.
Yep.
Jeff's Bagel Run's the sponsors here. They're going to be out there.
Best bagels
yeah.
I've ever had in my
I've
life.
never had. I gotta try it.
Oh man, you know
I've
what?
been seeing your. I've been seeing your.
Get the
posts.
app. It's free. You'll get a free bagel like immediately.
Done.
Yeah, it's super tasty.
We
love
just
bagels.
started doing some stuff with Giant Recreational World,
Hey.
and they've got 3 locations. I just rented a travel trailer from them for this weekend.
Oh my God! What's changed? Hold on a second.
They're going to be out there.
You're not doing the old RV share rigmarole.
Well, it sucks because
Are you
they're just-
going legit, motherfucker? This guy's going legit
Well,
on me.
Going? Where are you
the Giant
going?
Recreation World, they rent them,
I
and they're all
know.
brand new.
I know.
just got-
That's what I've been telling you.
they're-
This is legit.
Why are
a
y'all
bunch
so
of pictures
mad?
of your family
Why are
and
you
the dirty
yelling? What are you
dishes in there.
Where are you going? What are you doing in it?
All right, we're going down to Jonathan Dickens State Park down south. I'm meeting Turkey Leg and his family.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they got a shitty pop-up. And I'm bullying them.
And you got brand new, right?
Oh,
2025.
yeah, you should see, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
It got like 5 TVs in there. It got a bathtub.
That's the only way to go camping with
Oh my
5 TVs.
God! Oh my
Yeah.
God! You
Anyway,
got
it
a
was nice.
Bridges of Madison County, your wife, and squeeze those titties in the RV.
That was a good movie. I watched that recently.
Both of us could not. Well, I could if she sat on me.
yeah, you get in there and have her sit on you.
We'd be sitting straight up. She'd be out of the tub.
Like a totem pole.
Anyway, so Beer Fest
Yeah.
is a bunch of free samples of beer, THC seltzers, a bunch of food trucks, a bunch of vendors giving out stuff. Gabriella Plants is giving out free plants.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff's Bagel Run's giving out stuff.
You gave me the rundown of the actual gift bag and everything that's in it. It's
nice.
probably the best one
Yeah.
we've ever done.
it.
Can't even make fun of it this year.
Yeah, we've got Silver Linings Band. They're going to be out playing. We've got DJ Sharp.
Yeah.
He's going to be out there.
Love
so it's
Sharp.
a huge street party. party, and it's all completely free.
And bring every age is available to come. Yeah,
Everybody
grandma,
can drink
bring
all the
grandma.
alcohol, kids alcohol.
Yeah, bring the.
no. You need
Bring the kids and get
If I
them.
want to give my kids out, this is America, okay?
to get the actual wristband and sample cup, you need an ID.
You do.
Obviously, you need to be over 21.
But everybody's
But
invited.
It's not
to-
gated, so just come by.
No, bring grandma and dogs. Bring your dogs.
Dogs,
Bring your
yeah.
puppies down there.
So
You'll see the occasional weirdo with a cat on a leash.
and
In
then
a backpack.
I'm telling everybody, if you want the gift bag with some great sponsor gifts, get there at noon. We're also selling some pint glasses for Yellow Brick Road Foundation. They'll be selling them themselves. All the 100% of the revenue goes to Yellow Brick Road, goes to the charity.
Yeah.
Me and Daniel donated the pint glasses so that all the money goes to charity.
And we are heroes for doing so.
yes, that's why I
When you
mentioned
sip
it.
out of that pint glass, just think to yourself, it takes a hell of a man
Yeah.
to buy a pint glass for
God
a
bless.
charity. And you're looking at two of them right now.
Amy, you know what I never understood is when someone donates something without letting,
Oh, no, they do this on GoFundMes, and they'll write,
Like
they'll write
anonymous?
Anonymous
$1,000
donation.
anonymous. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
I never
what
did.
the fuck?
I'm like, I did this for you.
Yeah.
Why is the
I want you to know that I thought about you, number one. Number two, yeah, I have a problem with being. I'm never going to be anonymous, no.
Yes,
And you know if I...
whatever donation, I'm putting my name on there.
Right.
Like,
I'm gonna make you mad.
Every GoFundMe, everything, I'm putting Tom Van, even
Yeah.
when it comes from me and Daniel.
Please email me. Thank
Well,
you.
that's what I was going to say. I was going to make you mad because every time I give from the company, I put me.
Yeah,
and every
yeah.
time you give from the company, you put you.
Yeah.
We don't do Tom
No,
and
Tom,
Dan.
no.
There's no T&D Media.
No.
There's no, it's not
Yeah.
from Tom and Dan Show,
Yeah.
a mediocre
I mean,
time.
you should get, if you had the idea and the thought, you should get the credit.
Of
I
course.
agree.
I have no problem with
agree.
that.
Yeah. I just want
You
need
fit
him
in
to,
around here.
I need him to see it. I need him
Yeah.
to see me
Yeah.
put the dollar in
Yeah.
the tip jar.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to let him.
Oh,
They
yeah,
need
I'll
to-
wait. Like, if they're not looking, I'll be like, hey.
yeah. It's a Seinfeld. It's true.
I
can change.
I actually email and I ask for verification that you showed the person in their sick bed
Yeah.
that I donated. Because they may be incapacitated, but I want video proof that you showed them that it said Dan Dennis.
Peel
be
their
on their
eyelids.
tombstone.
Beam it into their eyes. Can you just say that I donated if they can't see?
I want them to know. I want them to know.
Then the next day after the beer fest is the Sanford Sofa Races.
Yeah.
Sofas
yeah.
and Suds. Me and Daniel host it every year. Come out. It's basically couch races on the streets of Sanford, and it's a great time. That's also free. Come by and hang out with us that whole weekend. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Anyway, all right.
There you go. We got our business out of the
So-
way. We'll be very happy to see all of you guys out at the event.
So I know we're AI at everybody's kind of done with AI. But
AI fatigue.
But Daniel did get a new AI program that he got from SJ, who helps us out with our YouTube channel.
What's
'cause
the SORA 2 program? I had SORA, but I didn't have an invite for SORA 2.
You know, it bothers me that SJ looks the way he does and lives in St. Cloud and knows way more about technology
Than you.
than
Yeah.
most of every. Like,
Yeah.
if SJ is like, hey man,
he doesn't
live in
look
St.
very Silicon Valley, does he? Yeah, I know. He
And I'm
looks
like-
a little more pumpkin farmer, right?
What's he look like? I don't know.
A pumpkin farmer.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. He'll love that. I think he'll say, "Oh yeah, I nailed it."
He's a bearded Florida real man
He's a
from St. Cloud, Florida.
He's a wrestler.
Oh,
Like,
I think I've seen him.
yeah,
He like shares stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show. Okay.
yeah.
He
He's
looks
a
like,
wonderful,
okay.
wonderful guy.
Yeah,
But he doesn't look tech
but
at
he's
all.
into
Yeah.
VR. Like he's built us the Tom and Dan virtual world.
Yeah.
He's like building. He was building a Roblox.
Yeah, he can do
Like,
anything,
and
but he also chooses to just leave him alone in the woods. But he can build anything in the world.
And it's weird. I'm like, you shouldn't know this is technology. How can you know it? But anyway, so Sora is basically a video component of AI, and Daniel's been sending me some videos of him. They're small. They're like 5-second clips.
Little 10 seconds, I
And-
think, is about as big as you can get.
And when I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this is insane. And also, we are very close to a small clip of me and Daniel boofing.
Yeah, we're this close to making. Like,
and that will happen real soon.
Yeah,
like next week.
Like put it in the Man on the Moon. I can't wait.
No bullshit, Aimee. I can tell you with 100% certainty, could almost hang my daughter's life on this fact. in less than 5 years, I will be able to make a video of me and Tom sucking each other's dicks.
I mean, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you for a second.
In a year or less.
I'm just saying,
You guys know you can just do it in real life and be done, right?
Well, they will put censors on it, and sometimes I'm trying to factor in whether or not the government takes this over because we are in a bit of a censorship wave right now. But do you want to see one of these?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't want to see them.
No, it's nothing pornographic. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, but this one, let's see what this one is. I don't even know what I loaded here. Oh, this is me.
I can hear them. They're getting closer.
We gotta find some cover.
Here, I think we lost them.
Nope. Back.
Okay, this is me and Sabrina from the
run.
News Junkie being chased by zombies. Hold on, because you can put your friends in your own videos. Because what you do in Sora 2 is you create your own little avatar, right? You the way it does it is pretty unique and wild. You video your face and you say 3 numbers. So you're just looking in the camera and you say like 62, 34, 81. Look up, look down. That's it. Now you're ready to go. And it steals your essence. And then it starts creating videos.
It's even more than your essence. It looks exactly like you. You know, it's like
your whole likeness.
Yeah. Here is me and Sabrina again.
If you showed this,
I can hear them. They're getting closer.
We gotta find some cover.
Here, I think we lost them.
Nope. Back.
Dan,
Go.
where now?
Streets ahead. Don't
Then
stop.
let's finish this run.
That's wild, isn't it?
if you
That's not real. That's AI.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's pretty crazy.
If you
Theory.
if you showed this to anybody 10 years ago, 100%, they'd be like, "Oh, you filmed." You know, like they would not even guess that
No.
this computer generated.
I saw one of Stephen Hawking skateboarding, and it looked completely real.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Here,
Amy.
look at this one. Amy, look at this one.
Stephen Hawking skateboarding.
My dream, one of my dreams is when I retire is to become a Westie farmer and have a farm of dogs.
Oh,
I
did
thought
he
you
have
like
his?
Westworld. I thought you were talking about Westworld.
No, like West Highland Terriers. Here, look, here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that's wild.
All right. I surrender. I think they own the.
Yeah, all these little Westies are looking at my face and they're attacking me.
Wow,
How
that's
cool is that?
insane.
It's
That's
crazy that they
insane.
can create that good of, or like they recreate your voice that well just based on you
Three
saying
numbers.
3 numbers.
Yeah.
3 numbers.
And why the numbers is weird.
Don't know. I think because numbers have a unique way, like 62 demonstrates a lot of,
Like every
a lot of,
sound. In
I think so.
Well, you know, have you watched that show? I can't remember the show where basically you download your whole essence onto the internet and then people can visit you after you die. Would you do that?
Yeah.
You know, like if your daughter wanted to visit you after you die, but you're not real, but your
Yeah.
whole consciousness is down.
Amazing Jonathan did this for his wife when he passed. Yeah, I don't have really a problem with that, but I will tell you I'm getting a bit of AI fatigue.
Yeah.
Even though I'm trying to keep up on this stuff, and I do enjoy this one. Now, this one I made yesterday. This is the one that's got the most hits for me.
I like creating an AI essence of your grandparents and visiting them after they're dead when you didn't visit them when they were in their home.
Well, it's more convenient.
Right? You're the one alive.
I'm not. I don't need to go to Michigan every weekend. You know? I mean, now this one is the one that got the most attention for me, and then we can kind of put a pin in it. But I made I wanted to make Johnny Cash singing A Boy Named Sue.
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't want him to sing A Boy Named Sue. I wanted him to sing A Boy Named Farts.
Oh no.
And it
This
worked.
is wrong.
It came out pretty
I
good.
disagree. This is bad.
People like this one.
This is wrong,
Yeah,
though. He didn't give consent to this.
No, he did not consider. This is a dead man. I'm making a dead man sing a song he never wrote. Here, this is Johnny Cash, A Boy Named Farts.
I was born one gray day with a laugh in a cloud. Pa shook his head and he named me loud. He called me Farts. And Farts, son, that's my name.
Fartson, that's my name.
Fartson.
Fartson.
Wow.
Fartson, that's my name.
Oh my god.
I was born one day with a down in the cloud, and it's good, right?
What if somebody takes over your show and does AI for you?
Please do it
But
now.
you don't get the
I'm
money.
so tired.
But you don't get the money. What if you don't get the money or the accolade?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
I
gonna be a
want the
problem.
money. I want the money, but I'm so lazy.
You're making me
Amy.
rethink this whole AI thing, Amy.
Yeah, like,
My husband and I talk about it a lot because he's taking his music off of Spotify because of that. Because you sign into Spotify now that they can like have everything in perpetuity and like recreate your songs and all that kind of stuff. So it's intellectual property is like going away now with AI. It's crazy.
yeah. That won't stop them.
Shut up! Let me do my farts and dogs. Just shut up.
It's like when I drive by the people at the abortion. I'm like, oh, that's not gonna stop.
Oh, it's fine.
I gotta
You're
take
fine.
it.
I mean,
Oh my God.
I'm not going to let a
You're a waste
little
of
old
time.
white lady with pamphlets stop me from doing anything, especially an abortion. Jesus.
All right, let's switch topics because it is a 3-day weekend this weekend.
Yeah, my whole weekend's been turned upside down, ruined.
Yeah,
absolutely. Seriously, my whole weekend's ruined.
Why?
Because Chris Stapleton, I was supposed to go see Chris Stapleton on Saturday night. Supposed to take the Bright Line all the way down, stay at the venue, see the show, and he got bronchitis. And
Come on.
Yeah, you got to take care of yourself, fat ass. You can't be doing that, man.
Well, it's not his fault.
I know,
Real man doesn't
I
get
know.
bronchitis.
But I'm a baby. I'm a baby about this stuff. I am. I'm a dweller, too.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm a dweller. This is
You'll think about it all weekend.
Andrea's already like,
Well,
shut the fuck up, you baby.
It's her birthday weekend.
I know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I know. But it was her trip. I mean, it was like to go away and have some fun.
Yeah.
And like, God.
Yeah, but you're
damn it.
more mad than she is. Like, I text your.
Well, she's more logical than I am. You know the answer to this.
And the weather's bad too, so you might have hit bad weather too.
In a train? It's a fucking train.
Bad weather in trains.
No, you just go right through it. You're on the ground. You're in a train.
Yeah. I'm trailering this way too big of a trailer that I didn't handle 2 hours down south in this
You guys
weather.
do a lot of stuff. Y'all are doing too much. Just like stay home.
No, I
relax.
do. I always stay home. I never go to I never do shit. This is the one thing I
Hey, you
haven't.
don't have to yell at me. You don't have to.
You know what? You're right. You're right. But I've been sitting on these tickets for a long time. I was really looking forward to it.
It's a bummer. It's a bummer.
And it's been rescheduled to January.
Can you go on the little thing with him this weekend? Can y'all go together?
Oh, I don't want to do that. Miserable.
Yeah. My trips are miserable.
I'm not doing that.
No one wants to go. So anyway, it's a 3-day weekend. A lot of people have some plans.
Why is it 3 days? I forgot.
Oh, because I'm glad you mentioned this.
Yes.
It is on Monday. Is currently called Indigenous People Day. Or whatever.
It's currently called.
I want to say Indian Day so bad.
It's currently called.
You did a good job. You did great. You really did. You pushed through.
Or as we used to know it in the 90s, Christopher Columbus Day.
Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah, Columbus Day. But Columbus has done some things that
as we all know.
Do you want me to drag out the theme? Hold on. This guy, I know what this guy's doing. Here, let's do this.
What Christopher Columbus? What he did?
Hey, 1, 2. Hey. I can't hear it. Hey. Tell me a story that's kind of murdery. I'll say that I can understand the motivation. Evil and trickery easily explained to me. I will debate that there's justification. You know you'll never win. There's no use in arguing. I'm gonna use my powers of persuasion. Stalin was kind of rad. Hitler wasn't all that bad. I will convince you all to listen to me in the end. Come on and follow me to great morality. This segment's all about defending a monster. Terrible stories don't seem so bad to me. I'm feeling empathy defending a monster. I'm defending a monster. I'm defending a monster.
Little longer than AI. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, I was about to take a nap there.
AI?
Get AI. No, that's not real. That was before
That was
we
a
realized.
human. You know why I know that was a human? I fell asleep during it. Jesus fucking Christ. He's so fucking long. I'm like, oh my God.
I was like, God.
Yeah, I was bored of the bid by the time we got to the end of the song.
Get it.
That was back when we used to pay a human to do our songs.
$150 for that, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I can do it for free now, for 12 seconds for free.
So, defending a monster, Christopher Columbus.
Okay.
So
I don't know that much about the guy.
Well, he if you look it up, don't look it up.
I won't.
Surprise.
So surprise me.
Yeah. So okay.
He dated a girl named Pocahontas.
So
that was John Smith.
I know. It's always a joke.
So you're like, hey, I'm gonna go and explore.
Yeah.
All right. And then a lot of people are dying on the ship, scurvy.
Yeah.
Everybody's diarrheaing to death, and so and you like your crew. You're like, hey, you get to the new world, right? And you're like, oh shit, this is a whole new place we didn't even know was here. Like this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
And then there's already people there, right? But then
you know what you gotta do.
India. He thought he was going to India, right?
Yeah. I think something like that. And then he stumbled upon.
Only the best historians say something like that.
So smart, y'all.
But The point being,
he's a really good guy.
what is he supposed to do? Turn around?
Yeah,
he needs the place he found. And he's got the guns, Aimee.
Yeah.
And
it's the colonial
and Swartz.
way.
He had Swartz.
Wait, no, he wasn't colonial. Where was he from?
And the king will behead him if he doesn't, get the land.
Do we know that?
Yeah. Wasn't it a queen? I think it was a queen.
I don't know. He can't go back and say, "Hey, there's people already there." It's a different time, you see, and then it's so much easier.
Yeah.
They don't have the guns and all the stuff. They just and like one cough takes out most of them.
Oh yeah,
and
easy peasy.
And it got gold, and it's easy to take. And then and they don't know that you shouldn't enslave people.
I think they do.
Murder. I didn't even know.
I'm pretty sure they wrote it down that it was bad, but it's okay.
It wasn't. I mean, the people that can write thought it was bad, but the
white
gun
people
people,
were enslaving with the ones that
they're
were
too
bad.
dumb. Anyway, so then, you know what? We'll be judged just as harshly.
No, I will not be. No.
In the way that we treat octopus. I'm telling you, in the future.
Okay, hold on. I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm willing to take the ride.
In the future,
they're a sentient being. Octopus.
Yes,
they're smarter than us.
They're going to look back
they
at
have
our
more emotions than us.
At our generation and
but
be
we're
like,
in charge.
These people were monsters. And that's what he thought.
And we ate them.
He looked at them like octopus.
We ate
Yeah, he didn't understand.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad that we called Native American people octopus. I'm not on the board.
I'm gonna make that the show title.
I take it all back. I'm not on
No, the show title is Aimee thinks Native Americans are octopi.
You took me on that ride. I went off.
You even put one tentacle up and you said, "How?" I saw you do that.
We're enslaving them in farms, or we're eating them. Jesus, we're just as bad as Columbus. They're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs.
In some ways, we're just as bad as Columbus was. It's
I've
all
never
about,
thought of it like that.
It's all about how you look at it in the future. So anyway.
So are you defending him?
That's what it's all about, Aimee. And
I do it more
Status
simply.
quo.
I just say like, I didn't know the guy, so I'm not going to talk shit.
Very
Very easy.
nice
Yeah,
guy.
I don't know anything about the guy.
Could have been good at
Yeah, he's
poker.
fine.
I don't know.
Most Italians rub me the wrong way. Honestly, wasn't he Italian?
Was he Italian? Nobody knows.
I think he was, right?
Or is he conquistador?
He was Italian and he was sailing for Spain. Isn't that right? I think that's right.
We gotta have a history show, y'all.
Yeah, we should do it. I would do a history show with you.
All that we got a 3-day weekend.
I don't have a 3-day weekend. I don't have off on Monday. They don't give my company doesn't give it off for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I get Juneteenth off, so that's good.
Okay. Hey, get it where you can,
Yep.
right? Any day off is a good day off.
That's it.
Do the Italians still have a parade for him in bigger
Yeah.
in bigger
for sure.
Italian towns?
Are we sure he's Italian?
I think he was. I always thought he was Italian sailing for Spain. I may be wrong on that.
Yeah.
I
but-
thought he was from Spain.
And
he was
sailing-
looking for India.
And he's looking for India?
Let's look it up. You have
Yeah. I have a chat GPT here, but I'm just too tired to look. Okay, hold on.
You have AI fatigue from
Hold
all
on.
the
I do have AI fatigue.
from all the puppy AI. Where is Chris?
I'm going to beat you. This is riveting podcast.
So,
I'll let you do it.
Now, speaking of Columbus Day, Amy's a.
Chris Columbus is also a filmmaker from Pennsylvania. So sorry, guys.
That guy, rival of Ken Burns.
A licensed therapist, so she could speak on this. When I was a kid, Columbus Day Regatta, it was a boat, party. When I was a kid, and everybody in Miami used to go out to Elliott Key and party out there. And
This is what I mean. Like, do they still do this kind of stuff? Because
I know.
Look,
the
I know
big
it's
boating weekend.
I know it's frowned upon,
What,
but I
boating?
also know that right now. Well, no, like Christopher Columbus Day are celebrating the guy, but I also know that now that things that are frowned upon or were frowned upon are kind of like, who cares? We're going to do them anyway.
Well, we can still do traditions, even though bad people did those traditions, as long as I'm not oppressing somebody.
And they changed it to Indigenous People Day,
Right.
and
Gotcha.
so they still have the three. It's still the school's off, and there's still boat parties. But I was gonna ask Aimee about when I saw a lot of nude old men when I was a kid, and some topless ladies. And my parents are fine with it
Non-sexual.
because there's nothing you can do
Okay.
because they were nude on their boats, and
Yeah.
the Columbus Day Regatta, everybody's nude. I've talked about this
Do you
multiple
remember
times.
were they oily shaved or were they bushy dry?
No, I mean
Because there's only
suntan.
there's only two ways that a man will be nude on his boat, and
Okay.
that's either oily shaved
Okay.
or bushy drive.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I think,
I'm learning so much.
As a kid, I just remember the big bush.
There you go. Bushy drive. Yeah. You're also
a tan wiener.
What are we talking about? 88?
Tan wiener.
What are we at? 89? Where are we?
Yeah.
91? What is this?
Yeah, no, it was pre-92.
Okay.
Because I was with my dad.
Ween.
So it was
I feel like it was a good time.
Late 80s, early 90s, Columbus Day Regatta. And I still contend to this day that I will let my sons look at old nude men and women. I have nothing
Especially
wrong
if they're
with
old.
So the nudity laws on a lot of places are like you can be nude, you just can't be thrusting nude.
Oh God!
Really?
Yeah. Like if you got, I did a whole PowerPoint for one of our slide deck shows about different nudity, and like some places, as long as you're just not doing something gross, you can be nude.
What if you're a helicopter?
That depends.
Because that's not really sexual.
Well, can you do that?
That's more of a stunt.
I mean, it depends
mine's
on,
less of a helicopter and more like I'm just, I don't know what you even want to call
I guess
that.
if you're doing it in a non-sexual way. If you're helicoptering to get a fly off your ween, then there's nothing we can do. If you're helicoptering to entice somebody, I guess it's all about intent. It's all about.
If you're doing that move where you slap it side to side so it makes noise, that's inappropriate. You're not allowed to do that.
That's not because that's supposed to get somebody to be excited about it when you slap it.
No, I think you just do it because it's fun. I mean,
if
like,
it's just fun, I don't think it's
like
a problem.
for instance, you'll never know.
Okay.
Like, but you absolutely know, and every man in the chat room and every man listening to this podcast right now knows that if you were given a pair of silk boxers as a young man, that you'd put them on, and then you immediately would do that move where you go flap, 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 and you flap your pecker up and down.
No, you flip it side to side.
No, I go up and down.
Oh, you're up and down. I'm more of a Karate Kid man.
Wax on, wax off. But that's what you do. Look, they're all agreeing because there are certain tropes.
I hate silk. Silk makes me vomit.
Girls have it. I hate it now too. It's hot. But girls have tropes too. I'm sure there are things that little girls do. That
we go rub our butts on.
Yeah, I don't know, or squeeze your titty buds or something. I don't know. Everybody has them. Everybody has them.
Guys are disgusting animals.
What are we talking about right now? You're asking, what's the question that you're asking?
Do you flap your titties back and forth?
Yes.
Great answer.
For Christopher Columbus, that's a tradition. Yes. My forefathers did it, and I'm going to do it too.
No, do you remember as a young girl seeing any like adult nudity? Like, was it prevalent?
Yeah, I mean, in the 80s, I feel like everybody was. I feel like, and my parents were partiers, so they would all party. People would walk around nude. You'd see everything. Yeah, in the 80s, I think everybody did.
Yeah.
My mom
it's
and
more
dad...
acceptable to party while your kids just did whatever in the 80s and 90s, and now
my dad would bring me to like Brass Royale, which was like a big bar. He'd bring me to parties. Like there wasn't like places for kids. It was like you just came with your parents if they were partying.
And also no one was Karening out and would be like, oh my God, I saw this dad drink 8 beers and then drive his kids home.
My dad would pick me up with a can of beer.
Yeah.
Like a 6-pack of Coors Light.
You had the standard.
Yeah.
Everybody's dad. Were you in Florida? No, where were you?
Here. I was born.
Oh, you're in Florida.
From
Yeah.
Orlando. I went to
100%.
Boone High and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And then he would pick us up from Boone, and I would be like, you'd watch the stuff on TV. Are you not supposed to drink and drive? Because what are you gonna? We didn't have seats in our.
Did
in
he
our
give
van.
the answer he gave you is what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean he didn't.
I like that. You're like, are you not supposed to not drink and drive? And your dad's like, what are you gonna do? Nothing can be done.
My hands are tied.
Hey, literally.
My hands are tied.
And with a beer ring. I have the beer ring tied around my hands.
Oh, you didn't have seats in your van?
No.
It was like
I
a painter's.
I grew up very poor, you guys.
Wow. So you just sat it on the floor
really
of the van.
Fit in here, man.
Buckets. We had like upside down buckets.
You sat in an upside down Homer bucket in the van.
He had this like red van, and he never put the seats back in, and then he put some buckets. He'd pick us up, and we would just be like flopping around back there, and he'd be drinking. Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's so badass.
That is the 90s. That's what we did.
Your dad's the real Christopher Columbus. That's my Columbus right there.
Yeah, you didn't know he was
bucket seat Columbus. That's my Columbus.
He was really fun. He's still fun. He's a very fun man. Like he didn't make some good choices, but he can have a party. He can have a good time.
Now
dude.
But back then,
Bucket Dad rules.
He thought he was Dad of the Year. He's like, I put buckets back there.
Yeah.
I'm not making him lay on the ground like a goddamn dog.
How am I gonna hold my beer?
I literally have tears in my eyes. And then you drive to the beach, and he's like, free bucket.
Oh, don't even start me on
dig.
the beach. We would get up at like 6 a.m. to go to the beach, and then he would just drive the beach for hours with us with those seats. in the back, and you couldn't open the windows,
So
and you'd just
hot.
be checking out the ladies drinking his beer with the
Horny bucket dad cruising for chicks with his kids in the back.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I never wore my seatbelt. Like my mom had a big
never.
conversion van.
I crawled all over the seats.
Yeah.
I was like a little monkey everywhere.
And there was no talk of like, hey, you gotta. This is unsafe. You can't just be laying it down in the
I
bed.
split my lip on the front dash, so like that's what you get. Sit back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it was.
Or if they slammed on the brakes, and you went flying.
Yeah.
You know, it was definitely that's what you get.
That's what you get.
My mom
It's always that.
My mom used to do it as a punishment when me and my brother were fighting too hard.
Yeah.
And
she'd
slam-
brake check you.
Brake check. We'd fly forward. And she's like, quit fighting.
Putting
Oh
the
my
whole
gosh.
family in danger
It's true.
to stop
Just
you
to
from
show
fighting.
you. That's why you should not do that.
Smoking with the windows up.
Oh my God, the smoking.
Can we address that for a second? Because
Oh
you
my
mentioned
God.
this a lot and you villainize it. And I got to fight you on this because I'm a smoker. And I
You
miss
would just
cigarettes.
crack the window.
No,
Well,
I.
side note, on
there's-
Scranton, I went this weekend and you could still smoke at the bars, which was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. 11 o'clock a.m. There was a comedy show inside. There was smoking inside. I felt like I was at home.
Yeah, it's freedom. You're like, this is America.
It was like an empty room that turned into a bar. I was like, Scranton feels like home because that's how I grew up.
For some reason, riding in a car with windows up smoking is more comfortable to me.
That's so funny.
It feels fancier or something. Like I shouldn't be letting the smoke out. Like when you let the smoke out, it's like you're letting a little freedom out.
Yeah, you're wasting it.
Yeah, I don't like
Like
it.
all the smoke.
And I'll give you one better. In my Bronco 2, I loved smoking out of my right hand, not my window hand, my right hand. I would drive with my left hand, cigarette right hand, and I'd ash in the
And
center.
a cigarette where God told you to
Because
ash.
there was an ashtray with a lighter. It's
Yeah.
like, this is what it's for.
I miss cars having the lighter. I always thought that was really fun. I do miss that a lot.
You know, new cars are coming out with the picture of the phone on the screen. I know we're talking about this, but it's a square iPhone icon and not a receiver.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're doing it on the power chargers now, too. It just says power or whatever. But if you're smart, you can go on Amazon and buy the ones that have cigarettes.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna change me, Christopher
that's what I
Columbus
do.
haters.
That's what I do.
I was
1776.
My forefathers smoked in their car. I'm gonna smoke in my car.
Crystal was at school the other day, and she witnessed like a kid, like someone
School shooting?
No, some kid that was talking to their mom, or they called them into the main office to talk to their parents, and then the person handed them the phone receiver, and Crystal was like waiting for Tommy or Max, and then the kid grabbed the phone receiver and was like. And they're like, you have to put it up to your, and they're holding it. They're like, hello, because they never used it before. Of course they haven't. Who's got a goddamn phone receiver at their house?
Yeah,
you have an iPhone.
Interesting.
So they never talked into one. They were like, where's the picture?
Dude, you bring up something very interesting. Maisie Dennis has never used a regular phone.
Yeah, of course.
Not even one time.
You don't have. No one has.
Not
one
even
at their
one
fucking
time.
They
house.
have connectors like at Five Below where you can connect like a landline looking phone to your iPhone.
Why would you want
do
that?
that?
For nostalgia, for the fun of it, for whimsy. God.
That's like going on Amazon and changing your power plug outlets to be little cigarettes. Who would do that?
I know, crazy. It'll be
All right.
You want to take a break, buddy?
Let's take a break. When we come back, we've got some emails.
We do.
Yeah.
We've got a couple other topics. Daniel wants to tell me about how they found out some new revolutionary way to grow hair.
Yeah, they've got some new minoxidil. They've got a pretty significant breakthrough in that, and we're going to check in with Tugboat Captain Clark, who is using minoxidil on his cheeks to try and grow a beard. And this idea might actually help him, so we're going to give him that.
Not the one that's causing suicidal ideations, right?
No. The name of the band is Sports. The name of the song is Keep Falling in Love. This is really good. This is a great tune. It's very funky. We'll be back with more A Mediocre Time. Aimee LeCours is here, and we will be right back. Brand new music from the starting line. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. Aimee LeCours is here. Aimee, let's talk about what shows you got coming up.
October 18th, it's on a Saturday. We have an office-style Halloween show at 12 Talons with my favorite Rue, Nafasat.
Woo-woo.
And then we have S Sandwich at Bull and Bush, 9 o'clock, same night. And then also Little Indies at 5. So I got 3 shows that day. So you can come see me anytime that day.
Wow.
I know.
That's a lot of work. You're hustling, man. You're hustling.
3 shows in one day. Also, the first Saturday and third Thursday at the Bull and Bush, of course, with Aimee hosting Shit Sandwich.
Yeah, how's shit going?
Really good. I've been having different hosts just to kind of mix it up a little bit. We've had great crowds. It's always a fabulous, fun, cool room. It's
Watched an old man bum interrupt it one time by walking in the door, and they ate a cigarette and they walked out. It was awesome.
So you never know what you're going to get. You really don't, and that's what I love about it.
Yeah, pretty epic. It's pretty epic.
Oh, before we get to some emails, I have a prediction. This will be the last year of the Tush Push.
Oh, yes. We wanted to mention this.
The Eagles and the Giants played last night. Of course, the Giants are won big.
Yeah.
But so I watched the Eagles do 3 Tush Pushes in a row, and I'm like, this officially has killed it.
Yeah.
Because no one seemed excited about it.
Energy sucked.
Micah Parsons, between other NFL players, was like, this isn't football. Yeah. They lost.
I think that's very important, what you just said about Micah Parsons.
Yeah, and I looked at it, and no one seemed excited about it, and I was like, this is going to kill it right here.
What's a Tush Push?
Okay.
Explain it to Aimee.
Basically, the Eagles, and they're the only teams that really, the other teams do versions of it, but essentially the quarterback gets the ball, 2 running backs get behind him, and the entire
push him over
and
the
then
line.
everybody push each other,
Mm-hmm.
and so it has been a controversy these past couple years because it's almost a guaranteed 1 yard, and they just so if
it's been dubbed an unstoppable play,
and
they're trying to ban it and say it's illegal.
Yeah, they're trying to say, and they've gone back and forth, and they're like, oh, it's up to other teams to stop it. But I'm telling you, last night is what killed it, and they will. This will be the last season.
So?
I think this will be the last.
Can you gamble on that?
You can't yet, but if I could, I'd put the odds at plus 350.
You know he loves gambling.
If anybody wants to bet me, I'll bet.
And I'm always looking out for my boy. You know I am.
I'll put the line at plus 350 if you want to take it. Of course,
I would love to start doing our own bets. Let's just become our own bookies and start taking people's money.
This is how it starts.
Nothing matters. Nothing matters, man.
Let's just make our own drugs.
Have you looked outside? Have you read the news?
Let's make our own Mountain Dew while we're out.
Have you read the news? Yeah. Now you got it. Now you fucking got it.
Call your dad.
Yeah. The bucket's here. Dad.
Bring the fan.
Where is horny bucket dad? Get him here. We'll make
Bring the Tush Push fan.
We'll pay
here for the Tush Push.
Will your dad let us write Tush Push on the side of his van?
100%.
Cruise the beach for chicks.
Oh, he would love
I'll
it.
sit on the bucket in the back.
Nude. We'll all be nude.
Just windmilling it.
Yeah, bring a windmill.
All right, let's do some emails.
All right, a couple of emails. This is from our buddy Ryan. He says, good morning, show. Several years ago, while working retail, I had an incident at work where a coworker who had a very niche responsibility abruptly quit. I had a loose familiarity with what they did, but it was a different job altogether. The next day, nobody told me to assume those duties, and the work just sat there until somebody asked, quote, when I was going to get started on it. I was officially put into the role with a pay bump, but for several days, it went very unaddressed. This reminded me of Tom's first day in radio, or first day at the radio station, the first day at the radio station after Dan had resigned. Tom mentioned that nobody explicitly told him that he'd be running the board, and he just sat in a different chair and started doing the work. My question
That's 100% true.
This is true. My question and we were texting. Like, what's really funny about that is, like, I texted you that morning. You texted me.
You're like, I wonder what they're going to tell you. And I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
And you're like, I'm just doing it.
I'm like, I just started doing it. No one said nothing. They're pretending like it never happened.
And we're talking the whole time.
Wow.
Here's another fun fact that people don't know. Mike Oliver was there at the same time. Mike Oliver, who worked at the station, drove over with like a case of Coors Light. And he was like, you want to get drunk on your balcony? He shouldn't have been doing that. He was a salesman. But he's a wonderful friend. He's a good man. So my question to Tom is, what would have happened that day if you stayed at your original post or you called out sick? Would the show have even aired? What if you didn't even run the board? Would they have brought in Super Dave or somebody else from the bullpen?
That's a
pretty
fun
decent
question. What a fun question.
That's a pretty decent
yeah.
I think they just call a board op or like
probably be C Lane, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
It would have been C Lane.
Like they have a bunch of part-time board ops at the radio station usually for like emergency.
KC can run a board.
Yeah,
he's been brought in emergency.
Did you feel bad running because he left and you shouldn't have like helped them out because he was not happy with them?
No, it was all planned.
We were talking.
Like we were like, you have to leave first. I have to wait out this contract, then I'll leave. I'll
We
tell
know.
him. I'll tell him that I've got some rich insurance family money.
I'll tell him I know how to bleep bloop. It's gonna be fine.
He was telling if they're gonna be rich. He's gonna be rich.
No, that's what he said. He's leaving.
Yeah. Well, because I was worried. If I told him I was gonna leave and do
We're
this,
not
I'd be
that
like,
smart, Aimee.
fuck that. We'll sue you. You can't do this. You'll take a lot of sponsor money.
Oh, you can't leave when you have sponsors for a show.
No. We were under contract.
Okay.
I don't
know about the biz. I don't know about all
Yeah,
that
this arena football guy told me the Clear Channel was going to sue me. He was
That's
convinced.
true.
He was
Was that
yelling
at the
at
old
me.
Clear Channel building over?
He was yelling at you.
It's iHeart.
That's a funny story too. He was yelling at you outside of my house.
Yeah, Bushy's like, they're going to fucking sue you. You can't just do your show and you're never going to make any money.
Yeah.
So you're not Clear Channel now.
They're iHeart. It's the same thing.
It's the
They
same
changed
thing.
the
Yeah,
name.
they buy the show from us, but we're independent. Like we're just our own little tiny company, little 2-man with with a merchman and a Tracy and and
And
Matthew
Melissa.
and Melissa.
Yeah, and
you
a
know,
Casey.
and a Casey.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of really, really talented people that apparently like us enough to help us out.
This is like a small pizza shop.
Wait a
I don't want to be a part of the pizza shop.
But hold on.
I learned bad things about a pizza shop.
When you eat, you have to sit on a bucket.
I don't want to.
Seriously,
I went to college, so I didn't have to.
the owners are doing all the jobs, and then all the employees,
Sorry to yell, I'm sorry.
they're underpaid, and they're working there.
And they're disgruntled though.
And they're kind of disgruntled.
Yeah.
But the only reason they're staying there, they're like, fuck it, if I leave, these guys are they go out of business.
Right.
So like the only reason they stay is just to keep the business going because they feel bad.
They do feel bad. Most people helping us feel bad for us, which is not it's not good business.
Non-profit, but
Because they're like,
really
fuck, these guys can't do it without this thing. I'll just keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's like a pizza shop. I see.
It's the art.
Every time I go to my local small town mom and pop pizza shop, everybody's stressed. Like all like
they're gonna close at any moment.
like the
filthy.
owner's nephew is she's
And
one of
sometimes
the
they
waiters.
Fight. They
It's
yell.
I'm so mad. Everybody's so mad.
Everybody's mad.
I told you to get those fucking orders. What the fuck?
25 years. My father.
But they worked there forever.
I can't do. God,
My hands are tied.
I can't do a fuck. I'm out of feta cheese here.
So
We can't do a fucking salad. I'm out of feta cheese.
I don't want a feta cheese.
So going back to them not telling me this is your new job and me
Yeah.
doing it, like I like lack of communication. That's my favorite
The
thing.
less the better.
We've learned this with our new show, Love Thy Neighbor.
I
that
love it.
Tom,
I've been listening. I love it so much.
Wouldn't you
guys.
say that you are almost a ninja at lack of communication?
Yeah.
You're the best.
Yeah. I love
Stealth.
like
He's fully stealth.
I like it when our employees just leave and then they quit by just never telling me anything, never have a meeting and they just
You don't
leave.
miss anybody, right? You don't miss them.
No, he grades our employees on how they quit. And that's why he says Butler's the best employee we ever had. I'm not kidding when I fucking say this.
Sam gave us 2 months notice. And I was like, oh,
that's
God,
why she's
2
last.
months?
That's why she's last because you're like, you did this right.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this right?
It was too much notice.
Yeah.
She's
It's like Goodwill Hunting, right?
First-
Yeah.
Gotta go see about a girl.
And
That's
obviously,
it.
I'm joking, but he does say that Butler's number one because Butler was I'm upset, goodbye, and he disappeared in the night.
Yeah, it's just
Great.
never like during the middle, and then all of a sudden he's not there.
Never had a problem.
I like it. We've had watering holes before. Like all of a sudden they just ghost us and they stop paying, and then I try to email them like, hey, everything good? Are you still doing this thing? Never, and then nothing, and then they still have the.
Wow.
Hey, and then I'm like, yes.
That would drive me crazy. You don't get nervous. You don't.
No.
I would get
No,
upset.
it's a relief to know that it dissolved into the mist.
But it still could be there. That could still be festering, and you wouldn't know if it's not ended.
I hate closure. It's the worst thing in my life.
Never close.
For instance-
Never be closing.
I disliked when they found my step grandfather's bones in the ocean.
Yeah, I know you
like
did.
like 15 years after Hurricane Andrew, they found his
Should
bones.
have heard it the day they called. He's like,
We're
not done with this guy.
I was doing the podcast. I told Daniel, no, I liked the fantasy. I knew he was dead.
Okay,
Everybody knew
I
it.
hear that.
But the
Yeah, I get
fantasy
that.
of him living on some deserted island somewhere,
you
know.
can make up whatever ending you
Yeah,
want.
yeah. Like they found my dad, but my step grandfather they never found. Then when they found his bones, I was like, God. And I know people are like, now you want your closure. I'm like, I hate closure.
Yeah.
Like closure is the end.
So
I like leaving it open.
This is why we're absolute opposites.
Like
you
if-
understand that.
You guys have sea shanties and captains
Like-
and bones at sea. It's very interesting.
If I showed up one day and Butler was at his desk, I'd just go back.
That is another thing we have
I wouldn't
here.
even. I would just be like, okay. I wouldn't even mention
So
it.
someone can just come get a job here and just like stay here. It's fine.
Well, Amy, a lot of
Sam
people
just-
don't know this. Sam, if she came back, her
Yeah, if
desk
she was
is-
just sitting there, I'd be like, oh shit.
love it. I would love it. Like, hey, good to see you. Let's get to work. Let's fucking get to work.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
like what's happened. I was just
No.
like it'd be back to normal. I'd be
I'd
like,
be like, how's Trav? How's Pepper in? Everybody good? All right, what do you want to talk about today? Let's just start doing this. What do you want for lunch?
I never understood closure. People are like, oh, I gotta see the dead body. Well, no, what the hell are you talking about? Don't sear that
you
into
know
your
what
goddamn.
it is? You have object permanence. You don't care after it's out of sight, out of mind.
Oh,
You don't
yes,
care.
I love that. Don't ask, don't tell. Out of sight, out of mind.
Say that I'm not on your side of it.
That's I love all of it. It's my favorite saying.
Avoidance, right?
Yeah. Avoid it. No, never close it. Open.
Yeah, leave it open. Never close it.
Don't
Avoid
talk.
it.
Don't
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
Just everybody
Don't
sit
talk
here
about
and shut
it.
up and just leave me alone.
Yeah, if you want to quit, just never show back up.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, if you want to leave, just
Now,
like,
which one of
I
us
hate
can-
saying goodbye at
Oh, yeah, I
parties.
think it is.
Can you
Just
tell
leave.
which one of us hates confrontation?
I would say both of you a little bit.
A little bit. But we
little
do meet
bit.
a little bit in the
I
middle.
feel
but
like you have more, you care about it more. I feel like
do.
he cares about it less.
True.
And then he'd rather not deal with it. You'd want to deal with it to make sure that someone knows how you feel about it.
Correct.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you nailed it.
Me and Daniel are just completely different in a lot of ways. And one of the ways,
You've taught me to avoid things more, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank
It
you
is
very
good
much.
to avoid- no, I agree.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say
I
that
know.
either, because
Yeah.
sometimes, not to make this show like Love Thy Neighbor, but sometimes his you don't need to be wasting time with that
He's right,
attitude
he's right.
is what I should be using
Yeah.
at the time.
Because
so
people
there is
will
truth
use
in that
it
statement.
against you. People will take that. People know that you care, and then they'll use it against
Oh,
you.
I get people do that all the time with
Yeah.
me because they know I'm easily manipulated by feelings.
Right.
You
Same.
know?
And like my husband's more like where he doesn't care out of sight, out of mind. And I've learned to be that way too because like I care too much, and then people will take advantage of that.
Yeah.
You know.
I also love taking advantage.
That's another thing he taught me. He has taught me with that. Like when people offer me things, he'll be like, "Man, you should take that." man." And I'm like, I can't. You're like, what are you, a fucking idiot?
Take the advantage. What are you gonna turn down the advantage?
Take the tush push and go.
It's the tush push.
All right. Do you want another one?
Yeah.
All right. This one is from Joshua. He says, "Hey, show. Listening to an ACT from the other day about best dads. Oh, this ties in pretty perfect to a horny bucket dad. I feel like a pretty solid dad. Buying my 6-year-old her first car. It's a 1973 Honda N600 that we're converting into a buggy. We're installing a full cage and race seats and harnesses to keep her safe and a small 13-horse V-twin motor. Great bonding project to brainwash her to love wrenching on cars. Medium Josh.
How old is she?
6. This is, I think this is Josh who builds our couch.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah,
you
okay.
are stepping it up. I mean, I
Yeah.
wrench in the garage with Maisie. I teach her a little bit, but I'm not that good to begin with.
Yeah,
you
but-
are a full-blown
Oh,
mechanic.
well, he's Florida real man
Yeah,
dad.
yeah.
He's a mechanic. He builds the couch. I'm actually buying his 4-wheeler in a couple weeks.
Very cool. We love this guy.
Yeah. Which, he gave me a good deal because he's a fan of the show.
Yeah.
So
I bet
I'm
he'll give you a
taking-
better deal
take
now
it.
that I read it.
Take it.
I'm taking the
I'm
advantage
gonna
of
take
it.
the couch. I'm gonna take the deal.
I'm like, this is the best deal I've seen. I'm like, I wonder why.
It makes him happy to give, right? So
That's what I think.
I think so too. Like when somebody likes
That's what he
you,
said to me. He said, if you do, he's like, people will do a favor for you, and then they'll want to do more favors for you.
And it makes
And he
them
says they'll get
happy.
addicted to it. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's an abusive relationship, but truly, it makes people happy because like think about it. When you give someone a compliment and they don't take it, it makes you feel bad.
Well, that happens a lot. My wife doesn't take compliments. Tom doesn't take compliments.
Yeah.
And I give them both compliments because that's how I am.
Right.
Are you familiar with the table of favors?
Mm-mm.
Well, Tom is, and it's a table of humans where he
This
owes
is-
everyone.
Well, it's not
right?
always the scales of justice.
Oh,
of it.
yeah. I hear you.
I'm familiar with everybody in my life.
Since you want something from somebody,
No,
you think
he
everybody
knows.
wants something from you.
Well, I know if they owe me a favor or if I owe them a favor.
Right.
I know which side I'm on.
Like he knows right now who's got a higher percentage of favordom, you or him. Like in y'all's relationship. And you want to? What would you say with Amy?
Well, okay, with believe me, I've calculated.
I know you have. He's like a Terminator.
No, we've done no favors. Have we done favors? I haven't done any favors for you. You've
Doesn't
done no
matter.
favors for me. We're even.
Maybe being on the show is a favor.
Yeah.
Me being on the show for you guys. I'm doing a favor. You're doing me a favor.
Well, that's hard to tell.
That's where it gets complicated. We have to do a dice roll.
It depends on the way you look at it. I tend to look at things and
you're giving me a favor.
that favors me. That also skews things a lot too.
I'm gonna stop saying thank you.
And muddies the water. I like muddying the water.
We learned that yesterday.
I like muddying the water. I like taking advantage. Because in a muddy water, you can't see what the hell's going on.
No closure, no clarity. We got it.
It's easier to gain an advantage over someone in muddy water.
Yeah, muddy water, no closure, everything. All right.
So there you go. That's it. I think that was pretty
Did he
good.
have a question? No, we didn't have a. He didn't have a question.
I don't. Did he? Like, I don't think so.
He was talking about.
Either being a great dad.
Oh yeah.
No, that is a great. Now,
that goes without saying. I mean, you're doing something cool with your kid.
Yeah.
Your kid's spending time with you. You're teaching something to your kid that you do. I think that's really awesome. I don't really have that. Maybe a little bit of music appreciation with Maisie, with like the drums and the music to dance. There's an equation there. I know that you and your boys enjoy like some science time together. I know that but that passing on of something that's maybe part of you is cool. Yeah. So well done, man.
Well, I am also though confused about the actually how to quantify being a great dad, right? Because does it mean that your kid has loving, fond memories of their childhood, or does it mean that you're helping them succeed and by giving them some sort of trauma and like abandonment, which other dads I've seen in other
sitting on buckets.
Look at me, I'm doing great. I'm doing so good.
Well, I've seen
we have an expert here if need be.
I've seen in other
bucket
the dad that took off was never there, whatever, and then
that's how you make a good Charlotte. and you can't argue that those guys are successful millionaires and they married Cameron Diaz. I mean, that guy. I mean, like, even they're douchebags. I get it. I'm not a Madden Brother fan, but you can't say they're not successful.
Yeah.
People with good parents are often kind of lazy. So
I know they are.
Oh no, Amy's gonna feed you. Oh, she's feeding him
because they're like, "I had it good." They don't have a chip on their shoulder.
They don't have anything burning them inside to keep on. Rue and I talk about it all the time because like we'll hang out with people who have had good parents and they're boring.
Yeah, they're well adjusted. Yeah, they're just cruising.
They don't have anything that they're like scared to lose because they can always like go back. Like when you have literally nowhere to live and you have to be doing weird stuff to live, it's a different life.
You're harder human,
but I wouldn't recommend it, and I'm not going to do it to my kid.
Yeah.
So I'm a bad mom. I'm a bad mom. But my kid doesn't care like I care, and that is hard because like when she doesn't care about something, I don't want to trauma dump on her either. It's very difficult because you give them what you needed and wanted, and then they take advantage of it, and then they're pieces of crap. So it's hard.
Listen, I go through it all the time because people are like, "Oh, Tom, you're a great dad. Look at all these adventures you're taking your sons on.
I think you are a good dad.
All this time you spend with them." And I'm like, "Yeah, but what? What's this going to produce?
Right?
When are they going to be well adjusted?
Sometimes it doesn't matter. I mean,
boring.
Well, they don't remember too. The hard part is you do all this fun stuff, and then they don't. Like mine's 14 now, and she doesn't remember anything. All the cool stuff we did. And now I'm exhausted. And now I'm tired.
You're gonna make him sad.
I'm documenting it on.
Me too. I have it all on tape. I have it all on video.
Mine, I document it on Instagram. Seriously, the only reason I have Instagram, and then I show them like a crazy person. I'm like, look how good your life is.
I do the same thing.
And they're like, I forgot about this. I'm glad you. I'm like, this is why I'm doing it.
But I mean, as long as like I think they're gonna. I don't know yet. Mine's only 14, so I can't say yet. As long as they're not serial killers, right? As long as they're nice people, as long as they're doing what they want to do. I don't care if my kid's like famous or successful, as long as she just has a life that she is choosing and she likes. That's all. That's success for me.
Yeah.
I know that doesn't work for you.
Yeah, if you enjoy it. Yeah, he wants
I'm
he
more
wants,
of an Archie Manning kind of guy.
he
You want
wants
a Donald Trump for son? I get it.
He wants some silverware in the cabinet, if you know what I mean. You know,
I
a
want
couple of.
I'm taking care of
I
you. You
want
want
a-
favors all day.
I want a 7-foot-tall HGH.
I've done this for
A
you. You
big-
did this for me.
A big old Baron. God damn, look how tall he is.
Baron Trump is already losing
He's
his
so
hair.
tall. Is he really?
Well, the way he combs it, I need to give him some style.
Like, you're gonna talk about your hair.
He puts the gel in it, and he
Well, the
combs.
HGH blows your hair.
It looks like it is. Oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it is.
Stressed. You
You
think
cut
you
it
could be
tight. You got to
stressed
tighten up
out.
your hair, buddy. You
Wow.
got the season 1 Steve Carell office hair going.
Or
when you
be
can see
yourself.
through it. Remember?
You know what, Baron? Be yourself. If you want to be a,
You're right.
a
You're right.
dictator with no hair, be one.
Be yourself. He's a ladies' man. Look at him go. There he is.
Be yourself.
Is he gonna fuck her? I don't know. Maybe he will. This is from Joshua. He says the mention of wearing flip-flops came up again on the show the other day, and it had me thinking, why are flops not acceptable at jobs that do not have a danger of hurting yourself like an industrial type profession? I wear flops every day and have received nothing but compliments about it and never get any comments about being unprofessional. I don't believe that at all, by the way.
Well, no one's going to tell you to your face.
No, but you don't get any.
Never.
Nobody looks
Never.
at you. Sorry, sir, and I love your emails. He said, I believe this is the same Josh that builds the couch too. He says, I can understand if there's some ragged old flops, but that also goes for some raggedy shoes. It's Florida. Nice flops should be accepted in the workplace. BDM Josh. I don't disagree with you, but I have been conditioned as a person that used to dabble more in fashion that flip-flops are for casual and home use only. You know, nobody that is a professional that's in the world of style is ever going to classify flip-flops for anything where you are performing. You're never going to do stand-up comedy in flip-flops. Some people do, but you shouldn't. This is just my personal beliefs. I feel like flip-flops should be at home. Now, do I wear them here? All the time. Do I wear them all over the place? All the time. And I do use the Florida rule.
Yeah, I mean, I used
love
to
flip-flops.
wear flip-flops all the time.
You're the flop man. You're Mr. Flop.
But I've stopped in the past couple years.
He has.
You?
No, but he's tightened up he's a businessman.
Well, not,
yeah.
He wears
well,
pants. He wears his.
That's nice.
You know,
It's
nice
different
pair
in
of.
Florida. Florida has different rules than everywhere else, though.
It is. Yeah,
I know
and
we
believe
can
me,
carry guns.
I'm
and flip-flops. Don't take my
Man,
flops
in
and
public.
guns.
in public. God, I want to carry a gun in public.
I already have.
Like I want to put.
I already did.
I want to get a holster and
No,
put
no,
my
no, no.
rusty revolver.
I have
And my
a-
flip-flops.
Dude,
I
let's
have an
start.
unfired nickel-plated LC Smith double-barrel shotgun that was my grandpa's, and I walked in there when I went to. They have a new Gatorade flavor.
Yeah.
They brought the throwback citrus cooler. I carried my LC Smith, and I walked in there.
Where,
I got
Publix?
in Publix.
Yeah.
I did this yesterday. I got LC Smith, never been fired, nickel-plated, beautiful gun, no bluing on it at all, and I carried it down the aisle. And the way I looked, they're like, "Oh shit!" And I grabbed one citrus cooler, warm. I scanned the self-checkout. I walked right out, got in my car, drove
Like
away.
walking back in time.
Nobody said shit. Nobody said shit because you know why? Because Publix respects America.
I do love Florida for that. I'm a very liberal person, but I love Florida for that. You can do anything.
You can do anything you want.
It's a beautiful. You can wear flops. You can get guns. You can whatever
Yeah.
you want. I love it. You know what I love about?
You don't even have to get vaccines here. You can just run around with guns and disease.
At least it can be outside a lot. You know what I like about flip flops? I like that they're the only shoe that their name is after how they sound when you walk. Flip flop, flip flop.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah,
really
yeah.
cute. Nothing else
Crocs.
has that.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. Right?
Clomp. I guess clomps or other
Clogs.
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 And for me, the flip. What stopped me from wearing them is
It was the stink of your feet.
No,
I hate that
happened.
when you get ones that are stinky. Yeah.
Yeah.
The leather ones.
There was the leather. Yeah. You get the stink, and then it gets activated by water.
Yeah,
So,
you have to freeze them.
They get stuck in
Yeah.
there, and then when they
You
get
have to
wet,
put them in the freezer to kill the mold.
Oh, man.
I never knew that.
Yeah, you got to put them in the freezer.
I used to work out with his personal trainer, and one time my flip flops got activated because it was raining outside.
I like that. Can we analyze this for 1 second? That you say that as if to say that what you're doing is like high tech. It's like my foot stink was activated. No, you just have stinky heads, shit feet.
You were working out in flip flops.
Yeah.
No, he did not work out of flip flops. He worked out barefoot.
Yeah.
What?
I kicked my foot.
Caveman? Oh my God.
I'd walk up to the machine with flip flops, then I'd kick them off and do it barefoot.
What about like warts at the gym? You could get warts.
I
Gym
don't care-
warts?
I don't care about warts. I'm not afraid of no warts. Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call?
Wartbusters.
Anyway,
worst business name ever.
And they stunk up the goddamn room so bad
it's so
that
embarrassing.
one of the other clients had to. He's sort of coughing. He's an old man, and he's like,
It was the really old man, right?
and he's like, "God damn, smells like a fucking wet dog in here."
That's why we don't like closure. You don't want to hear about it.
I was like, "Shut up, old man! I'm trying to ignore it."
That same old man's pants fell down one time.
You're gaslighting him that it doesn't smell.
We used to work out at a place that old people work out, and that same old man, he was like walking down the hallway. He's like, "I'll see you later." And his pants were like all the way to the floor. All right, you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
You're killing me.
One more, but I do think, Josh, I think you should be able to wear your flops, man. I definitely think you should be able to wear your flops.
Going back to it, I did.
They're offensive to other people, though.
They are.
Your toes, too.
And I
especially
really
if they're
don't like them for performing, but if you're like in a...
They're dangerous. They are. They can be very dangerous, too, if you're dancing or moving or at a gym.
It was more about, I thought to myself, I was like, okay, if anybody does come by a sponsor or like, we do a lot of sponsor interviews and things, and then they see me in flip-flops, I was like, if they think, and I doubt any of them would though, it probably no one even ever thought about it. But if they're like, this guy won't even put on shoes, like how seriously does he take his job, our business relationship, our advertising?
But I think for your jobs it's okay because you're in entertainment. I think entertainment and Florida has some leeway when it comes to stuff like that.
That's why Daniel, he's the entertainer.
Right.
Like he's the guy. He can do whatever he's.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm saying like they.
Well, I look a little trashier than you. Is that what you mean?
You can look like crap. I cannot. I'm sorry.
No, but he's kind of right. Like my beard.
They're
and my hair,
paying me sometimes.
And I'm all tattooed up, and I kind of look like like some man baby.
But so you could wear flops and you couldn't at a fancy event. You think?
Well, it's not even at the event. It's more like I do sometimes the sales. Like I know Tracy helps us out a lot now, but I'm doing the marketing sales deal,
right.
And they're paying us lots of money a month. And then
don't look like an idiot.
Yeah, you don't want to like offend somebody.
Yeah, I
don't want to be respectful.
Well,
I feel that way in stand-up.
I feel like if they see me as lazy, then maybe they think.
I wish I had, but yes.
I don't know.
Okay, just describe the shirt I'm wearing.
It's a yin yang with the butthole.
Yeah, it's a pig. Bent
horseshoe.
over.
Oh, it's a hardcore shirt. That's cool.
And the pig is spreading his asshole.
Oh, it's a yin-yang butthole.
Yeah, it's a yin-yang. See, this is not appropriate to
You
wear
might offend somebody.
on a business meeting. Yeah.
I feel the same way with stand-up. Like for stand-up, I feel like people are coming and getting dressed up to see me. So I try to like at least try a little bit.
I always think you look nice.
Thank you very much.
And I know Ross kind of does that too. Ross is one of these guys where, he'll roll in here and look like whatever, but if he goes on stage, he might wear a coat or he might,
I tried. Like you guys paid money to see me. When there's money involved, right? If you paid money to see me, you got up, you got dressed. If it's part of my character, that's one thing. Sometimes I'll have a different character or like trash or whatever. But if it's truly me and I'm there and I'm taking my role seriously, I try to dress nice and no flip-flops too.
Yeah,
I agree.
And that's all it's about. Is like it seems like you're too lackadaisical.
Yeah.
If you're on flip-flops, like your life's a vacation.
Yeah.
And I thought that I was like maybe someone would perceive me as being lazy or like this guy doesn't take anything serious.
Yeah.
Like why am I gonna pay a lot of money to T&D Media for a guy that's on fucking vacation every day? You know, I'm like I need to see
if this
him.
guy can't be bothered to put on shoes.
yeah. That's why.
What else is this guy not gonna do?
Now I don't know if it matters at all, and I don't know if anybody ever thinks that, and I could be wasting a lot of my life.
I think they do and they don't. And I mean, I do. I can be judgmental too if someone's like got their butt hanging out and they didn't think about it. Like that is like, or if you're smelly. Like if you're smelly and you didn't like think about it, like that's offensive to my sensitivities, right? So think about the other people around you. I think it's just being mindful of the space.
Yeah, I think it's a respect thing. I think it's your way of respecting the other person at the meeting by dressing up.
Right.
Oh man, speaking of smelly, I just thought it was
what'd you do? Oh my God. You look shocked. The look of horror on his face.
All right.
That was a legitimate remember. I can see it float into your face.
Okay.
like
man, I probably shouldn't even say that. I should wait to talk about this on the BDM show. But we have Pukes of Hazard this Monday, so there's no BDM show, so I'll tell it now. I'm working on my leg. It has this foot draw problem. Then, I keep bitching about it. It's not like getting necessarily better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to run this half marathon in January. I'm like, God, this thing. And Crystal keeps yelling at me like, go see a physical therapist. And then finally, someone recommended one to me. I go see him. And
girl or guy?
It was the other day, a guy. And
Homer.
Yeah, thank you, Amy. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. No wonder it didn't work.
Next.
Don't call me a doctor, but some guy sucking your dick isn't gonna fix your drop foot.
It's gotta be a lady. It's gotta be a lady.
It does.
And recently, my routine has been thrown all off. Like, Crystal, let's see this goddamn Buccelli.
She's in a concert phase right now.
I love that.
And she's been going to see, she's been checking off legends, even if she has to go by herself. She'll go see what's his name? Andrea Bocelli?
Yeah.
And she'll
I don't know.
That's beautiful.
Are you up there? Are you having a...
There was something else.
A lot's going on. Let's let him get
He's freaking out.
So I think I forgot to put deodorant on that day that I was supposed to have, and then I forgot to meet, and then I was supposed to meet with this physical
Is that the
therapist.
day you forgot to eat breakfast?
Yeah,
we were talking about that.
And then because my routine's off, so and so then
Goddamn Bocelli.
so then they
You gotta
want
keep deodorant on you, bud. Keep it in your car.
Well,
He used to have it in his drawer.
yeah, no, I have it in the drawer.
But that's your foot deodorant. It's arm deodorant, but he puts it on his feet.
well, that's what I was a sandals businessman.
I gotta catch Amy up. I gotta catch Amy up on that because you've only been with us like a little while.
Yeah. I gotta go listen to the
And they told me to bring my running shoes. They videotaped me running on a treadmill.
Oh, man, you love that.
So I put on my running tank top and running shorts and running shoes.
I feel like this is a trap.
And then I was in the bathroom, and already I was like, God, my armpits I feel a little like I feel very musty.
I hate that. That's
Yeah,
so embarrassing.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, either you have BO or you don't. It's not a little bit.
Well, I had it. God damn it. And it was the end of the day, and and then I get on the treadmill, and then I'm trying to keep my pits closed to try to trap the stink.
Tight running.
And then next thing you
You're
know,
rubbing your pits raw.
I'm like, oh God, that fucking stunk up this whole place. It smells like Italian. Someone's making Italian subs in there.
Smells like fucking capicola in here. Who's been cutting the fucking spiced meat?
And I stunk up, and I heard the receptionist coughing, and I was like, God damn it!
You know they think you're a homeless or poor when you do that.
And then I had to tell them I'd never come back home.
Is that why?
Yeah.
So the
stunk
reason.
up the whole
Oh my,
place with my
oh my
BO.
God! No, Amy, what you
He's
just.
fine with his sticky feet, but not
Amy.
And then I had to lie.
Amy, the person called, and then he gave him this whole rigmarole song and dance about how he's just too busy.
Oh
I had no idea you just didn't want to go face your BO. You know, I respect that.
They might have liked it,
That's
though.
avoidance. That's top tier avoidance, man. That is top fucking tier.
There it is.
We
Good
can
job.
reframe. Maybe they liked it. Maybe they liked your smell.
They didn't like it. They never mentioned it, but I was like, I stunk this whole place up on my BO.
Did you tell your wife?
And for sure, the other clients are like, I stink.
Oh my
They
God.
got a homeless man.
Tom's been here.
Some homeless
I know
man
that smell
running on-
anywhere.
I worked out with that guy, I think. That old man whose pants
No,
smelled
that's
bad.
embarrassing. I would get really nervous and upset about that. I wouldn't even go. If I knew that I smelled that bad, I wouldn't have even gone. I would reschedule.
Well, I thought that I
He
could.
doesn't like.
I was like, maybe it won't be that bad. I'm optimistic.
You're a dreamer.
I'm a dreamer. I was like, even though I was
Look
like,
at the bright side.
I was like, God damn, it's raining. It's gonna activate my.
I'll put my foots into the rain.
I'm like, maybe it won't happen now. Every time it does.
Maybe the stink of my feet will overpower the stink of my pits.
All right, let's take a break.
Yes.
When we come back, we'll call Tugboat Clark.
Yeah.
Ask him about, and we'll tell.
We'll
tell
go
about the stevia.
Yeah, there's a stevia minoxidil breakthrough we'll talk a little bit about. The name of the band is Friendship Commanders. Don't let the name fool you. This is some interesting and heavy music. The name of the song is Keeping Score. We'll be right back with more A Mediocre Time right after this. If you'd like to call 1-844-TOMNDAN, show at commandan.com for last-minute email. Freestyle. You want a freestyle? We haven't done one of those in a while. That is Little Lazy Trio. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan.
Clark, if you listen to this, call in.
Yeah, just call in. He's right there. He's like looking, he's staring at me right now.
So, what was this story you saw about stevia minoxidil?
Oh, yeah. This is a great story. So, because our buddy Clark has been using minoxidil on his beard, This story came out a couple of days ago. This is from the New York Times. And the natural sweetener, stevia. Are you familiar with
I
that?
love it. I drink it every day.
Yeah, Andrea's stepmom carries it in her purse. It's the most. I see it every time we go to you go to a Longhorn, and boom, first thing out of the purse, bam, stevia on the table.
I love it. Yep.
2 iced teas, please. So this particular stevia, they say it turbocharges baldness treatment, male pattern baldness. We all know what that is, but. Okay, it's kind of difficult to explain, and I'll try to make it a shortened version of this. But when they use patches to use minoxidil on areas of your head that have baldness, they use tiny little metallic needles in a way to try and get the medicine below that dermal layer.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
What Clark's using, the minoxidil foam, is really just a topical. You rub it on the outside. It's not going to get below the dermal layer without like something like kind of abrasing it. Right?
Yeah.
So what they figured out, and you asked a really good question, Tom, of how do you figure something like this out? I have no idea, but we all know that using metal needles in your body or metal shavings and deodorant, not a good thing. Mm-hmm. But they figured out that they can create the same needles using the stevia sweetener, these little micro needles. Then they use the minoxidil. It comes through the stevia needle below the dermal layer into your body. And their findings right now, they're saying, and it's pretty ridiculous. Like, I mean, it's not just like, hey, 2% better. It's like they put this patch on mice, and it was 18 to 20 times better absorption of minoxidil in the control group. And this is the one that I was like crazy. The mice that were treated with the stevia patches, it's 67.5 more hair.
Wow.
67% more hair growth just after 35 days. It rocketed. Like these mice are big fur balls.
So
incredible.
I like to imagine, because every once in a while, like scientists will like make a mistake in the lab, and then that's how things are created, right?
Yeah.
So like I imagine like they're testing rats and minoxidil and shit, and then some scientist is like drinking his coffee or tea, he's got stevia, and he spills it on a goddamn mouse, and then next thing you know, like that mouse, he's like, oh, why does this mouse have so much more hair? It must be the stevia. Like how else would they figure this
Why
out?
are all my mice all bushy?
Like what makes sense to me, okay, so follow me with the science a little bit after reading the story. And it is kind of complicated, but it makes sense to me that making a needle out of a natural sweetener that will be absorbed by your body, that makes sense to me. What doesn't make sense to me is why stevia turbocharges the minoxidil. And I don't think they know why. They don't know why the sweetener with the minoxidil like makes it crazy.
It's maybe an activator of some kind.
No idea. No shit, Aimee.
I
just wanted to yell that at you. I just wanted to yell that at you. I'm sorry.
Artificial sweetener, it's so weird that has anything to do with hair growth.
On the line with us right now, he is currently putting minoxidil on his beard, is our good buddy Tugboat Clark. What's up, man?
What's going on, y'all?
Oh, you sound so depressed.
So you in the storm, Clark?
Sorry. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, my Jesus.
Tell us about it.
How
bad was it?
When I was headed to Florida, we were heading down when everybody was getting all that good surf, but it was about 10 to 12 foot offshore. So it wasn't perfect storm style, as Tom was calling out, but 10 to 12 foot, that's a big hill to climb.
Yeah.
What does it feel like? It's kind of scary?
Yeah, it's mainly scary just because ropes and losing cargo. Because if I lose cargo, that's big for me.
Yeah.
But I got to worry about the crackheads down on deck. Which, by the way, Dan, when you responded to the email, you responded to my crackhead email, and I thought you meant stevia had something to do with crackheads.
No. Sorry. No, I was telling him. I was like, no, I don't think they'll smoke stevia, crackheads. They like pure crack.
Might be really tasty.
I mean, you'll get them to
sweeten your crack. It can't make it better, right?
Good tagline, sweeten your crack.
Because it tastes all chemically.
Yeah.
So how's it going?
I just figured I was going to go witch blow, just puff some stevia into their face and they'd stop doing crack.
No. This is for you and your beard, buddy.
Well, before we move on, going back to the Charlie Sheen documentary, and he's talking about the first time he did crack, like he described it. I mean, pretty tempting.
Maybe I want to do it.
Should I find that audio?
Maybe.
At the time, a girl was performing fellatio on him, and she was smoking crack, and she was like, "Hey,
that sounds awesome, but don't blow the crack smoke on my cock."
He made quite a case.
Yeah. She's like, "Hey, try smoking crack while I do this to you," and he said it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Which he didn't even really have to tell me that was awesome. I already assumed.
Like your dots are?
Yeah, like oh no shit, Sheen.
Yeah, he says.
Of course, I was
the
awesome.
quotes were the first toot he took, he disappeared from planet Earth.
Yeah.
And he knew after that moment nothing would be same ever.
What? I'll crack right now. Let's go.
That sounds fucking awesome.
I've never done anything where I thought to myself, nothing will ever be the same.
No, it's true.
It's always the same.
Clark, so tell us, how is your beard going, buddy? How's it going?
There's something that has to be happening because it itches every damn time I put it on. So I'm either getting cancer or it's doing something to my face.
Okay, all right.
Face
cancer.
Which one it is.
Yeah. So, but no new hair has grown, or you haven't noticed any fuller beard?
Yeah, actually, some of those little white wispies are getting kind of thicker, which
Okay.
is weird because it's only been about a month and a half. They said it takes about 3 months for it to start really setting in. So I don't
You
know.
want to
Maybe
see here?
something's happening.
If you look right here, Tom, you can see his kind of how his beard is going.
All right, I see no change.
Also,
oh no!
Thick Wispies, a good punk rock band.
Yeah, the Fispies.
I didn't know you could go bald on your face. I didn't even think about that.
Well, yeah, I can't grow a beard. Neither can Tugboat Clark. And I've
Oh,
always.
he didn't have it before and it's gone. He's
Yeah.
never had it.
They're
He's
the
never had
Jada.
it.
They're
So-
the Jada Pinkett Smiths of the show.
So they've there's this thing where they think that by putting minoxidil on your face, you could actually grow or fill in your
our
beard.
buddy Ghost of Manu Bull in the chat room
swears by it.
He did it, and I've seen the before and afters, and he's got a damn fine beard right now.
My argument against this whole thing is, wouldn't they be selling minoxidil for this particular purpose and say, hey, do you want to grow a beard? Use this. And I don't see that marketing as much.
Right.
And maybe it's less prevalent than people that
They
want to
have
have
to
full
go
head
through
of
all
hair.
the trials and stuff to do that, and they have to spend more money to do all that. So maybe they're just doing it off-brand.
Hey, Clark, do you have to stay on it?
Yeah, they say you got to do 2 milliliters a day, but they don't tell you what the amount of the patch that 2 milliliters covers. So it's kind of like a weird situation where I'm just putting 2 milliliters on my face, and I don't know how much more I should put or how much per square inch.
Another thing that somebody said in the chat room, and this kind of ties into the stevia patch with the little needles, is that you should be using like a micro derma, kind of a derma roller. Like there's one, they sell these for beards, and you roll your face to kind of make like little holes in it to put the medicine in.
Okay, yeah, you got a little
Very
hole.
medical.
A bunch of little holes in your face.
You gotta roll. You gotta roll some holes in your face, and they
You're
put
gonna have some merch now. And I can go sell the merch.
So I got. I know we've talked about this before, but we never told Aimee about it. Maybe we get Aimee's dad involved. In this.
Okay, I like pulling.
He can't really grow a beard either. So
All right, he's my kind of man.
I like pulling family members into our show.
So we want to do this excursion where we get Clark's tugboat
Yes.
and we invite listeners on, right?
no.
And then we have them all, give them all guns, and then we go offshore and then we shoot sharks with guns, right in the ocean.
Okay.
Right,
okay.
and that's and
It's
then
called extreme tugging.
but while we smoke crack.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's why
And
it's
everybody's naked.
That's why
It's not naked. I mean,
There's
that's too
nothing
far.
sexual.
Christopher Columbus's way.
It's not sexual. It's more of a regatta style nudity.
Okay, it's all. If it's a regatta, it's fancy.
So are we dry and hairy? Yeah.
So
we're
no-
dry and
Dry
bushy.
and hairy. Okay,
Dry
okay.
and bushy.
And all we have to do is go 2 miles out,
Okay.
international waters,
Okay.
and then that's why they can't
No.
get you. Huh?
No.
What do you mean no?
2 miles out is not international waters.
I was told that my entire life.
Now we have to start the show over now.
No.
That's what the
No.
goddamn Victory told me.
I don't
when we
like
started-
closure. I want it murky. Don't tell me the truth.
Actually, on the Victory, it's 3 miles out, and that's beyond.
He's drunk,
into
okay?
federal
He didn't
waters.
pay attention.
Okay, so it's 3 now. Okay, 2 is close.
No, and that's
nautical
not
miles?
international. Not international. That's federal. You got to go a little further.
Oh.
Well, how far do we have to go for international?
International, you got to go about 27.
27. Oh, I'm not
That's too
doing
far.
that. I'm not doing 27 miles on
And
a
a
tugboat.
tugboat. Come on.
That's too much gas, Clark.
I can't afford that.
Yeah, we lost all our margins in the goddamn tugboat gas and the crack.
27 miles,
Yeah,
and we're not gonna be able to get enough crack.
Not enough crack, not enough blowjobs. What are we gonna do?
There's
Whoa.
no way.
I
There's
will
no
get
way
you
that
enough
Amy's
crack.
dad's coming.
I will get you enough
Well,
crack.
now we gotta
He'll be
cut our
happy.
crack with a lot of baby powder, and then we fucking shit.
That's gonna cut into our ammo because
Yeah.
I was gonna kill at least 7 or 8 sharks.
Yeah. And
now
then we
we're
got
down
bullets.
to 2-3 sharks.
Yeah, we gotta fucking get cheaper bullets. We gotta get a bunch of 22 bullets out there. It's not as loud.
We gotta rework
And
it.
I've always wanted to kill a hammerhead with a hollow point.
My dad killed a hammerhead with his gun.
I
And
believe
it.
That was gonna be my inspiration. I was gonna do it to honor your father.
There's a picture. My sister has it.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot one in honor of your dad.
Yeah, he's shooting a hammerhead shark with a gun, and then took a picture of it. Well, he caught it. He has no way to get it in the boat.
And that's why we love Florida, because
My
we
mom
can do whatever we
so
want.
fucking Florida, man.
My mom described if he got the shit without killing it, it would go bite crazy. And then he has to get it and pull it in the boat dead. Anyway,
All right, Clark.
so we'll figure this all out. Also, who is even measuring how far you get out there? Why we can get five? We'll get 5 miles out. We'll start smoking. We'll start smoking and shooting.
We'll
5
smoke
miles
at 5
out.
miles.
Stevia, you can handle.
Yeah, we'll put some stevia in our face. All right, Clark.
All right, we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
We're gonna blow some stevia dust in some people's faces.
Yeah.
Do some crack.
All right,
Hey,
we got it.
With that stevia thing, I did a little research and the efficacy of it, and the actual thing is it helps absorption into the skin and helps into the blood vessels. But the question I had is, like, do I gotta BC shoot some stevia, or do I have to rub it on my skin and then put this minoxidil on it?
I do think you need the stevia to come in contact with the minoxidil.
Yeah.
Underneath
That's
the
what I was
dermis,
wondering.
you're saying,
Yeah,
underneath
but
the
I would
dermis.
definitely consult ChatGPT, and it's 100%.
don't ask your doctor.
It's 100%.
Yeah. ChatGPT tells me everything.
It'll tell
Nobody
you.
here has a
Yeah.
license but me. But
ChatGPT told me last night to not kill my wife, and it was
Pretty
ChatGPT.
That's good advice.
pretty decent advice. I
That's
thought.
pretty good.
I thought, well, give me 5 reasons why I should, because I was really mad about this Chris Stapleton concert. In fact, I texted
It's
Tom.
her birthday.
I texted Tom. He's like,
Your wife didn't make him sick. She didn't do it.
I don't know that, and you don't know that. You're just like Tom. Your wife didn't make him sick. How do you fucking know that?
ChatGPT told me.
All right, Clark. We'll talk to you later, buddy.
Sorry. Can I bring up one topic that you guys were talking about?
Yes, you can.
Cool. One of my favorite things you guys were talking about was the buckets in the back of the van. But what's worse, the buckets in the back of the van or the reverse seating in the station wagon?
I always
looking at the people behind
I
you.
loved reverse seating in the station wagon. I
Yeah,
always
yeah,
thought that
yeah.
was fancy as fuck.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's how stupid I am, but
And no other car has emulated it since.
No.
You know, like
because
no.
it's very dangerous, I think, right? Because if you
get rear-ended.
if you get rear-ended, your children are instantly smooshed, and their knees are driven into their titties.
You know, I mean, not one vehicle manufacturer is like, let's put this backwards.
This might be a good idea.
Yeah, like you're looking at the back.
All right, guys. Love you so much. Thank you so much for having me on.
We love
I
you
always
too, buddy.
appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks for all the content, and have a great Friday and a great weekend.
You too, man. Stay safe. Stay safe.
Happy Columbus Day.
That goes out to everybody. That goes out to everybody.
You know.
Now we're going to go around the room and say one thing we like about Tom.
He's like a modern day octopus. You see? Anyway, all right. What? So Daniel, you said you had a couple things.
Oh, I just had my daughter's already identifying. Okay, this is very, very funny. So in art class, they were asked to draw a cactus. And so Maisie draws her cactus, and one of her friends draws her cactus, and some of the boys started drawing their cactuses.
Did she draw hers traditional one arm,
one up, one down,
like the Nazi dance?
Yeah, doing the Nazi dance. We call that the peacemaker in my house. And then, yeah, she drew hers. And then there was another kid, like, going to draw his cactus. And he's like, he's like giggling and giggling. Yeah, you know where this is going. And Maisie goes, penis, old news. She's like calling out hackery.
I love
She's
it.
like, penis, my dad. And I go, what, you said that? She's like, yeah. And I go, well, how do you know that? She's like, you're always making penis jokes. Like, she's straight up, like my dad doesn't, like, how do you know that? Like, she's like, penis, old news.
Seen it.
I loved it. I was
Love
so
that.
fucking proud. She's calling them out. She's
That's
calling
awesome.
she's like, that's not funny.
Yep.
Just draw it normal because that's some plate ass cactus
like
penis.
Jeff Ross's kids saying that giving other kids roasts. Bullshit. My dad's been doing this for years.
No, it's so good though because a lot of people from my time they would have just giggled. Like women were taught to laugh at men's jokes, so she's not doing that. She's breaking the cycle. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, she was just like, it's not that funny.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I thought that was pretty funny. And then the other update I had for you, and it's a little more somber, is that I have been on a waiting list with Mullen pedal steel guitars for about 3, almost 4 months now.
I thought you were gonna say for like a liver or something.
No. I need that too.
I was like, oh no.
But no, this is for a custom built, small, and like portable, like movable, because they're pretty heavy. And once you get a pedal steel guitar in an area, it just takes up a lot of room.
And to give an idea of the size, it's kind of like the
Coffee
size
table?
like a medium-size electric piano,
Mm-hmm.
right? With the stand.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, like that.
Perfect. That's perfect.
Not a full size. Not as full size. It was like medium-sized electric piano.
Medium size, and you sit behind it, and you use a 3-finger picks, and then you use a bar to and it's really cool. I've always wanted to learn it. My grandfather played, so I was inspired by that. I'm like, so I put in my deposit for one, and I've been waiting 3.5 months, and then I see online that the actual the gentleman that builds them, Don Mullen, passed away on my wife's birthday. And I think the company's in because they had a main builder, I want to say last year passed away. Their main guy, their shop guy passed away. I can't see this happening. I'm going to reach out
Your
to him.
wife's birthday is cursed.
It really is. October 7th for, that war's ended, hopefully.
Okay, all right.
But that was bad. That was a bad one. And I'm on
man.
Pulse, June 12th is my birthday. But this was really sad. And I was like, oh no, my pedal steel guitar. And then I was like about to fire off an email hey, and I'm just like, no.
Now you're mad at him. Like,
no.
How dare you die?
You got sick like Chris Stapleton.
Do you know who I am?
No, I felt really bad. And I'm like, I didn't think it would be polite to just write an email being like checking. I'm like, I'll figure it out. I'll give it a while.
I'm sure there's somebody there that's going to reach out to people, right? Maybe?
They're very small. I don't know if that's top of mind right now.
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to them, obviously. But if you know of anybody that has a pedal steel guitar, I'm in the market for one. I just want it in decent condition because I do not want to be working on a pedal steel guitar. That is not. I'm not interested in that.
Well, that's a rando old school. Who the hell is it?
Well, believe it or not, St. Cloud, out of all places, if you do a little digging on the internet, has a lot for an East Coast city in Florida. St. Cloud has a lot of pedal steel guitars. They just get snatched up pretty quick.
A lot of old people live in St. Cloud.
Yeah.
Pop-up
Hidden
list.
treasures, man. I'm telling you, there's some like if you're an old Florida real man that played pedal steel guitar and you live in St. Cloud, I want your pedal steel guitar. Yeah. I'll buy it off you and I'll treat it nice too. Tom can vouch for that. I treat shit really nice. But I don't want one to work on. I definitely don't want one to work on. But I feel really bad that this guy passed away because and a lot of these guys are. There was another shop. There's a lot of different brands, and if you look, there's like Show Buds, and then there's obviously the Mullen that I wanted, and Fender made a few, and most of them though are just the pedal steel, like the logo will be a last name, and the last name is typically the guy that builds it. That's how it works. And
nobody's doing. The kids aren't doing it.
No,
it's all made overseas.
Now there are a lot of young guys getting into it right now because country music is having a thing. But not builders. It's such a. Most of these guys learned how to build pedal steel guitar by just building a pedal steel guitar. It's not something where you go to a school. You figure out how to build it. It's almost like you're building like one of those. What are those things? Those boxes that you just crank and it just plays music.
Jack in the Box?
No, there's a different term for it. I forget what it's called, but it's like you're building something that like no one else can build. It's literally you're building it from scratch. And there's no right or wrong. It's just like, do the levers work? Do the pedals work? Okay, then you build a pedal steel guitar.
You don't want to build your own? You don't think you could build your own?
No way I could. I'm not smart enough.
Even if ChatGPT helped you?
No.
No?
Well,
too dumb.
But it's also like
I'm not that mechanically inclined.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, although you could nowadays,
like a hurdy-gurdy. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a
hurdy-gurdy.
Oh, a hurdy-gurdy?
A hurdy-gurdy.
No, I have no idea what you're
Welcome back to Pedal Steel Guitars and Hurdy-Gurdy Talk. You guys relate to this?
No.
Thank you.
Hey kids, hello children.
Want to hear about some hurdy-gurdy? We got you.
It's a stringed musical instrument It produces sound by turning a crank-operated wheel that rubs against the strings.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you kind of crank it.
Like a Victrola?
It's not my fault that you guys don't know music.
Uneducated idiots. Young people.
Bunch of goddamn uncultured swine.
You're into old shit that no one knows about.
Also a fun band name.
Yeah, it's so old that everybody who makes them is dying.
He's not wrong. Like, in the last year, like 4 of the top pedal steel guitar makers have passed away. It's really sad because they were all kind of competing and hitting the tip top at the same time. So this obviously makes sense for a lot of these guys to pass in their 70s and 80s. It's really sad.
I do like how you're extreme old young. One of my favorite categories, by the way.
I was watching that yesterday.
Where you have a self-driving Tesla.
Yeah.
And you're a hurdy-gurdy.
The spectrum.
I freak people out, man. I really do.
You look like a hurdy-gurdy. And you have a self-driving Tesla. You play pedal steel guitar, some ancient fucking instrument that no one knows about.
No one does.
And then you have all the tech in your self-driving car.
You appreciate industry. You appreciate.
I do.
Science and industry.
I do.
A man of industry.
I don't know. I like the weird stuff, and for some reason, the pedal steel guitar has always called me. It's always been something. I'm like,
it'll come to you.
So cool.
You're manifesting it. It'll be there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get. Well, I'll find one eventually.
What's the line, Aimee, when you go from interesting person to crazy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's like
I'm riding it.
Yeah.
I think the word
eccentric.
Eccentric.
Yeah.
I'm riding it a little bit.
You go from making planes to peeing in bottles.
I was about to say, it's like all the pee-pee jars are everywhere.
That's why I want a urinal in my garage.
This guy's.
I mean, you don't want to stop what you're doing, right? To be good at anything, you have to be like really obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And I think that comes with peeing in bottles.
You're like this.
I think you're right. I think you've just convinced me to start pissing in bottles. My wife loves that.
This weirdo is the richest man in the world. What the fuck?
But think about that. He didn't want to like stop. And I get like that too. Like when I get excited and I don't want to like go somewhere and you don't want to stop and go tinkle. You want to sit there and
hold
work
on
your stuff.
Should I need to take Tylenol? The fucking richest man in the world. Wait, how could it be? What the fuck? I'm confused. Let's play a sad Concrete Mike voicemail.
Okay, all right. Let's do it. I think that's perfect because we love Concrete Mike. He was just in the chat room a little while ago. He has been with us a very long time. This is from our buddy Concrete Mike.
Good Thursday morning, T&D Media. It's Concrete Mike. I was listening to the comedian interview with that Irish lad, and at some point Dan had mentioned something about 9/11 and Tommy Davidson's dad dying in that.
Not Tommy Davidson. Pete Davidson. But he's you know what? Still a comedian. He's on the board.
I have nothing like Pete Davidson.
Tiny black man that makes voices.
And Ace Ventura too. We interviewed him one time on the show. Tommy Davidson.
He's hard to talk to. It's like talking to Michael Winslow Light.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Pete Davidson's dad dying in that. Funny story. My father was supposed to be on the 110th floor of Tower 1 for a Jehovah's Witness regional convention meeting, and his niece.
I'm sorry, what?
What's happening?
We like to end the show with confusing.
Yeah, we like to slap you in the face with something wildly insane.
9/11.
Yeah, 9/11 Jehovah.
Tommy Davis. Okay, yeah.
So, Tommy Davidson is a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
For a Jehovah's Witness regional convention meeting, and his knee surgery for his knee replacement got bumped up to 9/11, and someone else had to go in his place. That guy did not make it out of that building. He had called and his wife and family and told them that he was trapped up top above the fire, above the plane, and wasn't going to make it out of the building. And it should have been my dad. So, yeah, it's just weird how the whole thing works around. The hell you call it? The orb, the magnet. The magnet's pulling, man.
We love you, Toad. I would not call my family if I were trapped. I don't think they need to hear that.
So,
you know what I mean?
Seth MacFarlane has a story about like he was supposed to be on one of the planes in 9/11 and he missed his flight that day, and it was like literally.
Is he
booked
the
for
guy
flight.
that sings he does a
Family Guy?
Yeah. I mean, he should have been him.
So,
oh my God, that guy's annoying as shit.
And then you could do this in your own life. It's just some people don't have like a specific exact like, hey, I was supposed to be in that building or that plane or when this tragedy happened. But many times you've like, hey, if you would have stepped out onto the street 1 second earlier, you've been hit by the bus.
I almost got shot at a Crackle Barrel.
Let's talk about it. So
Aimee LeCours, Aimee LeCours. God bless you, my sweet little bucket sitting angel.
We were at a Crackle Barrel, and we thought a bomb went off. It was me, my husband, and my little baby at the time. She was maybe like 4 or 5. We thought a bomb went off. It was.
So this is American Cracker Barrel,
this is American.
not gay
this
Cracker
is
Barrel.
Sanford Crackle Barrel. You can look it up. Look it up on the internet.
Gotcha. All
right.
And we thought a bomb went off, so my husband's like, let's go. I was like, we can't just leave. He's like, let's leave. We're leaving, right? Like, he's from the streets. He's like, we're not hanging out, right? We get up, we walk away. I look behind us. There's a man that's bleeding from his leg, and I don't know what's happening. I thought a bomb goes off. It turns off a guy that was open carrying. He didn't have his gun in the holster. It fell. It ricocheted. A bullet went past my baby's head. But it went past my baby's head, and then it went down and hit the guy behind us. So if my baby had moved a little bit, or if I had moved a little bit, we would be dead.
No shit.
Yep.
Fuck.
And the guy didn't get charged with anything. It was, and we didn't know it happened until I saw the news story like a day later.
Man, imagine,
2015, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Imagine how awkward it'd be if you were that guy that dropped your gun.
Sorry.
It's like, have you ever seen the video of the I think he may be a police officer or like he's a firearms instructor.
In front of the class.
And he's in front of the class and he shot himself in the leg.
And he's like, it's okay. He's the black guy with dreads, right? Yeah, he like shoots himself in the leg and he's like, everybody cool. I think he's like, it's fine.
This is why we're here. This is why we're here.
I'm just going to limp to the bathroom.
This is what not to do, children.
Like, his own embarrassment was so high
I love that.
he tried to play it off
God
shooting
bless
yourself.
him.
And,
Yeah, he's
it didn't
I
react.
wish I could be that cool.
Or did he say something like, that was a test? I feel like he did one of those.
Fail.
Yeah, I feel like he did one of those, like, I meant to do that, kind of things.
This is for you guys.
I remember watching this and thinking it was insanely good. Oh, I got to find that video.
Gosh. No, so that time we left and we were kind of like, shell-shocked or whatever, and we didn't know what happened. We thought maybe it was very scary and we all could have died very easily, very quickly.
Yeah, they did not file any criminal charges against him, citing that the shooting was not deemed to be due to criminal negligent or reckless behavior. I'd say that anybody whose gun can fall out of your holster that easily, that's a reckless behavior in my
This is
book.
Florida. You can do whatever you can shoot babies by accident and it's fine.
Oh, I'm going shooting in Publix later today.
That's premeditated. You can't say it before you go.
No, just shooting the Bud Light. Come on, man. I know how to do it.
Don't you tell me how to.
Don't you tell me how to Florida.
The problem is with the narrowly missing death, or like, hey, or like it happened to someone else instead of me, or like you showed up late to work and then something happened, or like all those things where you're like, man, like holy shit, like what. Some sort of supernatural power or God or save me, but you're like, well, what about the other people? They got them, so it's hard. It's kind of like a nothing where it's like, yeah, I'm glad, but it's like nothing.
Unless you
no
think you're
reason
better
for
than
it.
those people.
Yeah. People go through this.
I mean, most religion does, but yeah.
Yeah, but it can galvanize that, right? Like if you are religious and you were supposed
you're God's
to be
chosen
on that,
person.
Yeah, then you're kind of like,
God favors you. I mean, people say that God favors you. They truly, it's written in their scripture.
But what about the other people?
They weren't living right. They weren't living right.
Yeah. They weren't following God.
They did not ask Jesus Christ into their heart.
This happens with like survivor guilt.
Yeah, survivor's guilt. Yeah.
Whereas like people in war or like whatever, it's like you survived and the other people died, and you're like, what the fuck? It screws people up.
It's better to be a nihilist and not care, honestly.
Or just say like if it's random, shit.
Yeah, I'm getting better with the random thing because I'm not really wired to be that way. But as I get older, there's some comfort in the randomness.
Like not taking it personal. Like if something bad happens.
Well, I
to
take
you.
a lot of things personal because that's how I'm wired. So I'm getting better at it. But I'm not good at it.
Like a real life psychology thing, Aimee.
Yes. It's on my degree, yes.
And I don't believe in anything, and I'm not superstitious, and everything's a nothing to me. But I do feel like this, so it must be a prevalent feeling, and Dana feels like this too.
Yeah.
Where we talk about it, where too much good happens in your life, you just wait for the bad.
Like we're shoe droppers. Yeah, we're waiting for that shoe, man. Like, where's that other shoe to drop?
So
when's it coming? When's it coming?
One way I deal with that is I think about like science. I think about like the second law of thermodynamics. Energy can't be created or destroyed, right? So if you keep that energy in balance, you're good. But if you have too much of anything, that energy is stopped in different places in weird ways.
And by the way, tell that to your Adderall. Because it can be created. I know it can. Just Florida taking it away from us.
If there was no laws that I didn't have to have a family, I'd be on my Adderall too. I know.
First they took our pain pills.
First they came for our pain
pills. They did. They took our pain pills.
Yeah.
Then they took our Adderall. And you know what's next? And I've been telling you motherfuckers. Electric bikes. They're coming after your electric bikes.
And then
you know what? The goddamn prescription, the prescription pills need the gun lobbyists, because I would have been fucking open carrying Adderall right now in Publix.
two buckets on the side.
I'm a bandolero of Adderall.
Which is Hitler, so it's fine.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yes, sir. Let's do some really professional level plugging for Aimee, please, and plug where you can see her, because I know a lot of people in the chat room, they very much enjoy you. So where can people see your comedy and participate and support?
I have Pillow Fort podcast with thru and Aimee on all streaming platforms, Apple and Spotify. And then if you just Google my full name, AIMEELECOURS, you'll get to my website and you'll see me at Bullenbush, Little Indies, traveling all around, and then my psych comedy show where I have people come up and do their comedy and then I give them diagnoses.
Awesome.
Love it.
Speaking of podcasts, download our new podcast, Love Thy Neighbor Show.
Download our new podcast, Love Thy Neighbor. Hello, it's me.
Hey, neighbor. Hey, neighbor.
Hello there, it's me.
I was reading in Australian because the last
This guy just had a fucking stroke.
I'm excited to hear it now, though. I want to hear
our new podcast, Love Thy Neighbor.
Why not?
Love Thy Neighbor. Next week, we'll be talking about koalas.
An octopus?
You should see the way I spelled neighbor.
Hello, that's me, Keith Adam, and I love Thy Neighbor when I'm not devoicing.
I'm excited. I want to hear
God damn it.
I haven't done my Australian. It gave me an opportunity. I haven't done my Australian accent in a minute. Need to dust it off a little bit.
Good.
Anyway, it's everywhere where podcasts are found. Just subscribe to it so that it comes on your podcast feed.
Yeah.
And that's every Thursday. And, of course, our two big events coming up in November. I'm trying to think. We'll be at the Fairville Megastore Halloween Party, October 15th.
Come see us. That's a Wednesday. Come hang out with us. We also, you mentioned Sofas and Suds. You mentioned the Beer Fest. Please come hang out. This year more than ever, I really want to meet, shake people's hands and talk to you, because
I found out Colette's going to come out to the Beer Fest, so if you want to meet her, she'll be out there.
I'm AI'd out, and so I need more human interaction, so please come hang out.
Yep. All right, guys, we'll see you. Actually, Monday's BDM show is this new Pukes of Hazard. It's the new Shark Week, kind of.
Yep.
Although, I don't know
it's
if it's going
to
to last.
say that with Aimee here. It's fine.
But if you're
yeah,
it's all puking stores. If you,
Here,
oh, I have some.
Aimee, you want a little taste of?
Just some pukey, man.
There you go. That's just a taste. Just a taste.
So that'll be Monday's BDM show. So if you're a BDM, you'll hear that. It'll get a release on Monday for you guys only. Subscribe to become a BDM on tomandan.com.
Please do.
And we'll see you.